Maria, you don't need to get this.
Hello. I have ascended from hell. Actually, I have ascended, not descended. All right, I'm just an idiot. That's a given fact. All right. Hi guys, how are we doing today? Welcome to another Persona 4 Arena. Why do we have SingStar? Why the fuck is this here? That's not Persona 4 Arena.
Greetings, you have done well. I am in your debt.
Butts nuts! Thank you so much for the sub. Welcome to the dojo. How are you? Okay. Hey, Sini and Kyo, thank you so much for the 5 months.
Greetings, you have done well. I am in your debt.
Oh, jeez. Oh.
Here's a list of sponsors bringing you today's program.
Well.
No!
I am in your
Theo
debt.
Marion, thank you so much for the 3 months. Also, number 6 gamer. Thanks for the 2 months. Yeah, boy!
It's a wrong road.
Ah, this jam. Lord Quadley, thanks so much for the sub. Welcome to the dojo. It's been 2 seconds.
Thought I knew you, but can never say I know me. That sorry shadow I could turn out.
Don't do that, Rise.
Sometimes I cannot, just can't understand where my head is at. Oh, what my heart is saying. All throughout the struggle, sometimes I feel I can't shake the habit. I just can't play calm. But I know in the end I'll be the chill.
Woo! Looking cool.
That's already a donation. Thank you, Jude Mathis. I'm sorry, I got really busy and then I got tired. But why is there Satan at the end?
Persona 4 Arena.
I get greeted by my buff. I can't believe this. I instantly get greeted by my bae. Yeah. How loud is the game, by the way, guys? Do I need to turn it down again? The buff. Is it good? Okay. Let me just go into a little bit of training. So I can, like, get used to it again. Not that I suck complete dick again.
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
Picture in your head your own appearance,
Lend me
as
your
well
strength.
as your alter ego, your persona.
Lend me your strength.
Yeah, sure.
I wish you good luck.
Sounds as perfect as Ryuji. Sweet. Beep beep.
Not bad.
Ow.
If AIG Eyes was the best buy, then Labrys would be the circuit out of business.
Ah! I keep forgetting my buttons. Ow. Ow.
Going up. Over here. Not bad, partner.
I forgot my buttons and I hate it. Okay. Hey, thank you so much on Jam Lammy for the 3 months. I guess was the best buy. The Labrys would be the Circuit City out of business. Jesus. Oh no. I didn't even stream today except for now. You wanna fight against me? Well. You'd be surprised if I told you that I actually suck at this game. Okay, I'm getting my stuff back. There we go. Ow. Okay. I think I got my groove back. When will I play Doki Doki Literature Club? Oh man, I would love to play Doki Doki Literature Club and totally act like I don't know what's going to happen. Man, I'm so excited.
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
Oh no.
This place exists between dream and reality, mind and matter. Now then, what?
Very well.
It's not Eddie. I knew what happened in the game beforehand. Don't start blaming people. What the fuck? Oh no. Just as the combat tests are repeated, my actions outside each night are repeated as well. I become aware that I am seeking out number 24 of my own will lately. When I attempt to communicate with other units, most often they cannot understand the meaning of my questions. This prevents from conversing. But that may not be the only reason I want to converse with 24. I have begun to desire it. When I go to see 24, the white dog I saw on the first day we met appears from somewhere.
This one seems to have been raised as a pet somewhere far away from here. But one day, it was brought to the forest near here and its owner suddenly disappeared.
It seems unlikely that 24 obtained such a detailed history of a stray animal from the research staff. Was all this information obtained by communicating directly with the animal? From a dog that does not speak human language?
Its name is apparently Snowy. At least, that's the name it responds to the most.
I thought it was a dog.
A dog?
Oh, well, the name of this animal is a dog. But how do I put this? Snowy is what this specific dog is called.
Snowy? I doubt a dog would call themselves Snowy.
Snowy.
Oh no! A dog. Snowy barks once I'm comprehending its name.
It's white, like snow. Easy to remember.
Remember. When I reach out my hand, Snowy rub its nose against it without being frightened. I want to know more about this dog more than Lapras. The way it presses at my fingers feels as if it's showing pride in its name. Shit, I do not know the tactical advantage that communicating with animals offers to a weapon. But I feel that there is value in spending time with it. What? I decide to spend my outdoor activity time that day following Snowy around with 24. It is outdoor activity time on the next night. When I arrive in the outdoor area, I am listening to a certain sound. I hear the sound intermittently every 4 to 7 seconds. I have wondered about the unknown ambient sound since the first day, but I determined that it wasn't a threat and focused my consciousness on other things. Tonight, I increase my microphone sensitivity to maximum and concentrate on that sound. Hey Lapras, can you help me with my microphone sensitivity? It is similar to something familiar. I scan my memories until I realize what it is. It is the sound of water. I hear it. Really? The water? I hear it when the staff uses a device to clean their hands and tools. The waveform has some similarities to that. But if the sound is at this volume, in such a open space, the volume of water must be higher than a normal supply would allow for. What could it be? I contemplate asking number 24. It is clear that 24 knows much more than I do! I begin walking in search of 24. Where could 24 be? Dead! I go to where we spoke a number of times previously, but 24 is not there. 24 was also not at the rock where we sat together. Is 24 not here? I quickly discard the possibility. We are not ordered what to do while we are here, but coming to this outdoor is an order. If post-testing diagnostics show no abnormalities, English is a hard language, we are all to report directly here. Oh no. What's funnier than 24? 25! I consider this. If there are no abnormalities, I feel a twinge in my chest. It is larger than ever. 24 will be here if there are no abnormalities. But what if there... Oh no! But what if there were such abnormalities? What if 24 was damaged during the combat tests? What if they realize that 24 is getting too much of a personality and try to reset her? Whoa! And sustaining damage is not necessarily the extent of the problem. Could it be? I realize that my arms are trembling slightly. It is not a conscious movement. I cannot make it stop. It is possible that perhaps 24 lost in a combat test and was destroyed. In these circumstances, it would be expected for such a day to come. What if 24, what if she never came here again? Aww. What if 24 got killed?
Oh, this is where you went. You weren't at the usual spot, so I was looking for you.
Lol. Until I heard the voice from behind me, my sensor had stopped accepting input. No sound, no light, nothing. All of them come back online with her voice. I'm actually a very gay robot. I turn around. 24 furrows her brow and looks into my face.
What's wrong? The look on your face seemed as if you saw something frightening.
My face?
My face?
My expression? Frightening? Am I scared?
Scared? I do not comprehend. I cannot make that judgment.
Are you perhaps scared of fighting?
Nah, I don't think that's it. What is this? I can't tell.
Am I scared? Scared of what? That she will disappear. During an operation, it is possible that I might assign greater priority to other units' safety than my own, but we are not in an operation now, and this emotion is not the same anyway. It's a different emotion. An emotion. I have emotions. I look to 24's face pleadingly, but I cannot put my question into words. I cannot express my feelings to her. I'm sorry. And what I see so many people praising like Labrys for being such a good character, and I'm just here like, but she's so readable. Like, I know what's going to happen. It's as foreseeable. Spoilers for Persona 5. Spoilers as Akechi's betrayal. That's how fucking foreseeable it is. Oh man. It's terrible. And that 24 sees this, she says nothing. She only smiles tenderly. It's the same smile she showed once that looks happy but also sad. During that night's outdoor activity time, neither 24 nor I speak much. We just walk together side by side without many words. I'm sorry, but I'm not even enjoying the journey. Yeah, you can't pull that bullshit. I did not take the opportunity to ask her about the intermittent sound of water. Oh my god, Shib, please, yes. Come here. Shib! Guys, I need you to meme up this fucking stream with me. Please, come here. Please. Actually, you know what? We need to do it in DMs. Where are you? Where are you, Shib? There you are.
I'm glad you're having such a good time.
Shib, I am dying. I am dying. I hate this. You don't understand.
What a video game! It is made by talented people.
Wait, why am I showing the wrong screen?
But there's me.
Hello. That is the... Hello?
Hello?
Hello? There we go.
Okay.
Cool. Do we want to pull KT in this?
I that's up to you. This is your stream.
KT, do you want to join us and meme this up? Here we go. Oh, shit. Oh, no, I broke it.
Hello?
Hello?
Hi.
Hello?
I said I was there and I was about to be like, oh, okay.
Hello?
I'll be in the corner.
Hi, how's it going, you losers?
I'm doing great. I have dinner next to me and it's good.
Shib, pull out your famous Boston accent. All
Bo-
right, I'll do my
Bo-
best.
Yes,
Don't
please!
you, like, Shib,
What?
don't you say when, like, you get really mad your original accent comes out?
Well, you mean my southern accent when I start to kind of slip a
Yeah.
little bit into that? A little bit, yeah. Well, it's not when I'm mad. It's just like if I don't think about it. But like even that's pretty rare. Like it's just the fact that I grew up in a rural area of North Carolina. There's words that I say that just sound like I that you can definitely indicate that I am from the South. But most things like again, one of my last days working at the radio station. When I was doing traffic, there was a traffic accident on Cement Pond Road, but when I was reporting it, I was saying it the wrong way, and my boss pulled me aside and was like, "Listen, you can't say it that way. You're going to get in trouble." And I'm like, "Why?" And he said, "Because you're saying Cement Pond Road, and people you think you're saying Seaman Pond Road. So people actually have to stop me and say." Cement Pond Road. And I've taught myself I have to say it's cement, not cement. So anyway, but that's one of the many examples of things that I accidentally say.
It's like idioms, but only for shibidioms.
So
pretty much.
Shib, do you want to do me the honor and do her inner dialogue in a
I would
Boston
love
accent?
nothing more than to just read. Do you want me to actually do the accent the whole time, or do you just want me to read this? Because I can do both.
I mean,
although I don't know, I might get sick of it. I don't know.
You can do whatever the fuck you want.
All right.
Have you been listening to me?
Oh, I've
this?
absolutely been listening to this.
Every other word has to be in the accent. Has to.
I'll give you the honor.
All right. It is the next day. I detect some sort of weight in my chest. It's my fabulous rack. I'm aware that there's no physical weight there. Oh, okay. It's most likely a psychological phenomenon. I perform a vocabulary search. The idiom of heavy applies best. I cannot help but find it amusing. It is a very apt phrase. But what is the cause of, quote, heavy-heartedness? That I may not be able to see number 24 someday. That may be it.
Ooh.
Oh, also, no one told me how to speak in this mic, so now I actually am speaking into it correctly.
We were telling you the whole time you gotta get close to it.
You got
No,
real
but no
close
one
and
told me
personal.
that I couldn't talk to it as if it was an actual microphone. I was talking into the top of it.
Oh. But I do not think that is all.
Oh.
Hey, look, it's this background again. Over the next few days, I spend my time without finding an answer to the question. Each night after the combat test, when it's time for outdoor activities, I seek number 24 first. And each time I confirm her presence, I feel an indescribable sense of relief and rush over to her.
What, KT?
Can I get a fucking 24?
Can I get a number 24 with a side of fries and oh geez, what do you want? Igus, what do you want? Igus. No, what do you mean you can't eat? No, I'm getting you something. You gotta get something. What do you want? Igus. Look at me when I'm talking to you. Igus. Look at me when I'm talking to you. I'm asking you what you want. I pulled over to Wendy's just for you, alright?
You said you were
I will
hungry.
get a number 24 and you will like it. Anyway, sorry, continue. Anyway.
You alright there, Shen? You want some milk?
It hurts!
You want...
It hurts!
You want to drink with that number 24?
I can't breathe. Oh,
That's the only
bless
real way
you.
to...
Bless you, Shib.
We exchanged standard greetings in the first few days, but that practice was eventually discarded. Now there are no special greetings between us.
You know what I just
We
realized?
just slap each other's asses.
You know what I just realized when you were doing the Boston accent? I just instantly thought of fucking, Scout.
Yep, that's what most people say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh. Okay, let me spell it out for you. Grass grows, birds fly, and brother, I hurt people.
Pretty close, actually.
That's really good.
That's all I got.
Hey, Shib, you want to be in my comic, duh?
You gotta read the sentence, Shib.
Why are you... Okay. We can understand each other without words. Our eyes and expressions communicate enough.
We only communicate through blinking.
Through a series of loud farts. Tonight as well, I find number 24 and rush to her as usual.
They throw out, like, the open mouth frames, so they just... They had to make a reason why they couldn't talk.
There are no words.
It's your boy, boss. Oh my god.
It's your boy,
Only an exchange of smile. I swear to God, I thought it said only an exchange of smells. We begin walking together.
Do you remember me asking before
Is that,
if you were scared of
Koro
fighting?
number 2?
Actually, coral blue number 4.
I nod.
To tell the truth, I'm scared of it too.
I like how we're just making
Her
jokes
confession
out of
is
fucking
surprising. It is
adjectives.
counter to our nature as weapons. Yet for some reason, I'm not really surprised by it.
I'm afraid I'll
Is this to
lose
try to become
and be
human?
destroyed. And it's painful for me to make others go through the same ordeal.
Well, I
We
wonder
may
what that
be
one's like.
weapons,
Love this mouth
but shouldn't we
animation
be
so
driven
much.
by more than seeking
Me,
victory?
me, 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 me,
I've
me.
been wondering that
It
for
could
a
be
long
that's
time.
me, 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 me.
But that's against
Me, 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 me,
orders.
me, me, me.
Wishna.
24 gives a half-hearted smile.
I'm sure things would probably be much simpler if I stopped thinking and just obeyed
Only
orders.
half of her mouth moves.
Unfortunately, I finally found it. I found my answer.
Oh no, that's a game!
Your answer?
Ah, the game!
For someone I want to meet, I feel like meeting this person is my own objective and not an order given to me.
Oh no. She's
Oh,
become
yes.
self-aware. Oh,
Since
no.
we've never left this facility, we have absolutely no acquaintances with outside people. There should be no relationship with such people. But I immediately understand. This person she wants to meet is someone on the outside.
It's her grinder hookup.
Even I know why I thought so. Even I don't know why I thought so, good lord. But when I reflect upon that thought, the indescribable wavering within me becomes greater than ever.
Ever since I started thinking that I was scared to fight, each day was painful for me. If I'm going to feel this way until the day I lose, I even thought it would be better if I lost on purpose.
And then come in the moment where these two have to fight and Labrys has to destroy her. Fucking foreseeable plot.
But I won't think that anymore.
Where's the
I
plot?
feel glad now that I exist. I mean, we're loved
You
after
wanted
all.
good plot?
Yeah?
Loved?
Well-made game? What are
Yeah.
you talking about?
That's right.
I repeat that to
afford
myself.
To give these girls hair dye for their fucking.
The word
They
loved.
didn't want to color in. They didn't have. We had to sell the fill bucket.
Oh my god! We didn't have enough ink.
I do not comprehend.
You just see like one of them that's completely blank, no color.
But when
at
I
all.
look at her gaze, her clear eyes seem to see beyond the sky. Her
Very
statement
kind.
seems correct. I feel there must be something vital.
Oh no.
As I watch her try to express something without words, it is hard to believe she's the same unit type as me. It seems more that she is ... human.
Why are you telling
Who
me
Hummus.
this?
man?
It's probably because I didn't think anyone but you would understand.
It seems she's more hummus.
Well, I hate to say it.
Yeah, it turns out humans are just
I'm
hummus
not
in this
sure
game.
I really get it either.
I'm sure you'll understand
Like
one day.
the androids are just like
hope
remnants
so,
of what
anyway.
humans used to be before they evolved.
Sheesh. Why you gotta be so cryptic?
Why you gotta be so cryptic?
Golly gee willikers.
Your father was never cryptic.
Number 24 laughs at this. It is the purest smile I have cataloged.
Oh, cataloged.
I know without comparing it to anything that is a smile of pure joy.
Oh no, that was a dog bark.
I detect Snowy playing at my feet.
Barf.
And I fucking kick him into the stratosphere.
Threat detected. Threat detected.
After playing at number 24's feet too, Snowy runs off ahead at about 3 meters and then turns around.
Wouldn't she be
Its
really
tail moves vigorously back and forth. It tries to fly away. Soon afterwards, Snowy sits on the ground and looks up at 24. It then vomits up its latest tennis ball. I watch number 24 crouch and pat its head. I'm thinking back about other things.
Little did you know,
Was
Snowy's
that
also
burrito really
a-
lodged in the couch? You never know. Things besides fighting and defeating the nearest enemy. My own objective. Someone to meet. I still do not fully comprehend. But the way she is playing with Snowy tonight looks more fun than ever. Her smile seems very natural. If the answer she
Oh.
discovered is the origin of that smile, I would like to understand it someday too. But I can feel that desire budding inside me.
But I can feel that desire putting inside
Her,
of
her
me.
womanhood is blooming, everybody.
No.
No, don't do that.
No.
Do you see where I put Labrys? very far away from
Man,
my
this is my
voice.
favorite game of Tetris.
Oh man. Is this actually Persona? Yes.
Allegedly, yes, this is actually
Yes,
Persona.
this is actually a Persona game.
Once again, I participate in a combat test. I pass out. Once again, I claim victory without destroying my opponent. I target only her weapons and limbs. It was hilarious. I elect not to employ the tactic of targeting their weaknesses in the cranial region.
We're gonna have you play Overwatch. To
I
see
aim for their
if you're a
gluteal
robot.
region. I believe that if they think the same thing as I do, they would not wish for their personality modules to cease functioning. I cave their skull in like a fucking caveman. Even though I do not destroy them, the research staff will remove their plumes of dusk. Either way, their functions will be suspended.
If two androids were in a simulation and one killed the other with a rock, would that be fucked up?
That would be fucked up. My actions are difficult to justify. But I feel that suspension through destruction is not a worthy end for them.
Curb stomp? Oh my god.
I broke her fucking teeth and that's wrong.
I smashed her head like a pumpkin.
Oh my god.
It's like Kodak's head. Status smashed.
Smashed.
Obliterated.
That is what I think when I rationalize it by applying the criteria to myself.
Oh shit, someone's at the door, I'll be right back.
Okay.
I do not think anyone would like their consciousness to be terminated by those like them. I find myself more conscious of the damage I sustain and my efficiency in combat than ever. Depending on my results, I may eventually be ordered to destroy them.
Oh no.
To prevent that from happening, I must continue fielding favorable results. It becomes easy to continue fighting with that objective in mind. That is becoming my new objective. I am theoretically being tested on destroying my opponents, but I have begun fighting so that they will not be destroyed.
Oh man.
Paradoxically, that has caused my results to improve.
Sweet.
Could this be considered going against orders?
Oh no!
Against protocol?
Oh no!
My strike shatters the servos in the opponent's pivot leg. She falls to the ground, unable to stay upright.
Oh no!
She tripped over the thing I put in front of her. Banana peels, her ultimate weakness. Her weapon has already been
in the
destroyed.
AI.
What? Oh.
She should be incapable of resisting now.
Oh god.
I'm gonna need you to stop.
But the buzzer signaling the end of the test does not sound. Uh-oh.
You're gonna have to cap this bitch.
What? I'm not gonna do that!
You're gonna have to cap this bitch.
I'm not gonna do that!
Do it, end of life.
I'm not gonna do that! As I
Yes,
wonder
do
why I
it.
hear grating metallic sounds from the opponent, she leaps onto me with her one good arm and leg.
What's the
This is
matter,
turning
number
into Five Nights at
031?
Freddy's.
Hurry up and terminate the
Detroit become
target.
Human, and I will keep saying this.
I do not know
David
what
Cage about to come out and be like, you're gonna have to cap him.
My opponent is acting contrary to her own safety.
She pulled the gun
I
on
grant
herself.
that this is the only action left to her, but she will destroy herself before inflicting any damage to me. A tactic that puts one's life at risk like that. Putting one's life at risk? What am I saying?
Oh no.
We
Oh,
are
no.
weapons. We exist to obey orders. We cannot prioritize our self-preservation without a change in those orders.
Why do you
That is why she is challenging me to a fight. She will do so until all of her circuits and servos burn out and she becomes incapable of action. As she grapples with me, I put her hand to her neck and squeeze. Jesus.
Oh, ooh. He's choking.
Why, you little... I adjust my grip strength limiters to 70% of the maximum. The opponent's body makes an abnormal sound.
I snatched her weave. She fell asleep.
I suplex the motherfucker. It's hilarious. After this, I
Grab her
sense
by
the
the
main lines
ponytail.
of the bridge unit snap in half inside her soft structure. Ugh.
Ugh. Don't give me those adjectives.
Her movement stops. She's
Oh.
sleeping.
She's sleeping. Okay, Shen.
Yes.
Have I told you the story of like the gorilla that learned sign language?
No.
Well, they taught a gorilla sign language, right? And then
Yeah.
they asked it like, "What is death and what happens when someone dies?"
Yeah.
And then the gorilla only said, "Comfortable hole, goodbye."
What?
Yeah.
Oh.
Comfortable hole, goodbye.
Oh no.
Her limbs go flaccid, indicating loss of consciousness.
Flaccid.
Flaccid.
She
I
becomes.
can see my
a
reflection in
limp
her
noodle.
optic units. They have lost their focus and look like black holes.
Ooh.
Ugh.
I gasp. The face I see reflected in them is not expressionless.
Lord of the Melons, thank you so much for the 2 months.
Robot, that's
Yeah.
being
He's the
destroyed.
111th
Has anyone
full
seen
time.
my weave?
Has anyone seen my weave?
Girl, where my edges at?
I told you if you were getting the weave, you had to be responsible for it. You gotta feed it, take care of it. How should this expression be classified?
Classification.
Classification. Hilarious. I've seen it somewhere before when number 24 smiles. Oh no. This face indicates sadness. I like the whole time I've been reading every single one of these lines, all I can think of is that scene from The Simpsons where it's like, I just don't get it. First they hate each other, and now they love each other. Well, of course you don't understand. You're a robot. And she starts crying, and then she like self-destructs and explodes.
Oh no.
The buzzer signaling the test's end finally rings.
Wow, all these sound effects.
The researchers entered the chamber. They gave me a sweet high five and a Dr. Pepper. I'm not used to this scene.
Well, that was pretty impressive. You think it's because of the size of her
Hang on,
plume?
someone's calling me.
Funny that one little part could make such a difference.
The size of her plume, dude.
Indeed.
I don't know.
Most of it is due to differences in their tactical mentalities. It may be on the cusp of what we would call an ego.
Considering how everything's been going so far, I'm
Hey, look, it's
starting to
Colin.
believe more in persona abilities.
I didn't know Cullen sounded like you, Narukami.
One little part? It is true that among the plume of dusk installed in me is comparatively the largest among my unit types. But does that part determine everything about us? Number 24 smile seems so much more human than
I
mine.
bet her plume is humongous.
Her plume is just massive. Just...
Go on.
Girl, you looking at my plume? I find myself opening my mouth to speak. But I realize the statement I am about to deliver is a protest. I am quick to abort. Was I about to deny the staff's authority?
Oh no.
They speak to me. My confusion seems to have gone unnoticed.
Well done, unit number 031. That was an impressive display of destruction. Plus, you cleanly severed its transmitter, leaving the Plume of Dusk unharmed. That's certainly ending things on a high note.
Ending things on a high note? An act of destruction is a high note?
I return.
The
What's up,
researchers
my
look at
guys?
each other while holding the petri dish with the bluish-white plate-like object. One of them says, "This is the one."
Do you say Petri?
That's what it says.
No, but like,
Petri dish.
do you really
Yeah,
say
that's what-
Petri? I said
That's how we
Petri
say it.
dish.
That's how we say it in the States, at least, or at least where
I kept reading it as Petri dish.
Petri.
All right,
Yeah.
number 031. As
I
of
mean,
today,
I've heard it
the
both
test
ways.
battles are finished.
Both ways before crossing the Petri dish.
It's over?
It's over?
Golly! I cannot help questioning the unexpected statement.
All the results indicate that you have the very highest performance out of
why,
all the units
but
of your
Shen's,
model.
I'd say we can
screen
go
share is
ahead and
fucked up on
earmark
my
unit
end.
number 031
No, it's
to
fine-
be
it's
the
fine for
base
me.
developing the 5th generation.
The base.
Oh, it's fucked up in full screen.
It
not normal
means
screen.
that you're the winner.
The combat tests are over. Will I no longer be required to fight? Will they put me back in the freezer with the raw meat? A strangely intense sensation of relief fills me. It is not because I won. Oh, it is not because I won and gained a reward. If the tests have ended, those of my unit type that are not yet destroyed can escape that fate.
And then just, like-
Interesting.
Oh wait, no, go ahead.
It seems that I was reluctant to destroy them after all. My priorities have become inverted.
Japed. Fucking japed.
Yet I am so happy that I smile. The researchers notice this expression as well and smile back.
That's kind of creepy.
Okay.
That
we're
is
going
a
to
little
begin
creepy.
the usual review of the feedback. So come over here.
If she's a robot, then I'm a robot.
Alright. What if at the very end it's like, this is the newest Android model? And then it turns on your webcam.
She's fucking downloading that sweet ass robot porn.
When the download begins, the memories and thoughts of my recent opponent flow into me along with vivid images.
What kind of vivid images?
I'm remembering my first...
All I'm thinking about is that plume. Sifting through battle data has become a routine I have repeated so often that I'm barely conscious of it now. I pursue the non-combat memories she preserved. It is the landscape of the outdoor area again. At first, I can only vaguely recognize it, but now I can pinpoint exactly where this memory is from. It is near the biggest tree.
That's where I left my lunch.
The
my
Deku
Wendy's.
tree. The memory
Wait.
is of flowers.
Wait a second.
Wait a minute, this is just an Ocarina of Time speed run! There are images of a small shoot, a budding plant, and a blossoming flower.
And a young man.
It's very subtle symbolism, you see. She must have had an interest in the concept of growth.
Or she just stared at something. Yeah.
For we machines, the growth of an individual is an unknown concept.
She just got longer leggies, that's it.
But one of us took an interest where I had only seen it as part of the landscape. It seems that she, too, had her own thoughts unrelated to our orders and battle performance. She simply did not show it.
It was
I
in her
recall what number
diary.
24 said. My own objective, and not an order given to me. The twinge in my chest returns. I'm having a heart attack. I'll make sure to hold tight to your memories.
That's the reason you won the fight.
This was the thought that formed in my mind.
Oh no.
And then I blacked out.
It's a picture of Yusuke.
It fucking died.
It's just like a framed picture of Yusuke. Once again, it is time to spend time outdoors. It is time to spend time outdoors. I feel like they could have worded that any better.
Once again,
it's time.
It is outdoors time.
It's time to spend time outdoors.
Once again, it is playground time.
Once again, it's recess.
It's time to go outside.
I quickly meet up with number 24. She seems she was looking for me as well.
Hey, can I
What's up,
talk
bitch?
to you for a while? The
What up,
lab boys
gorgeous?
told me today that they were putting the kibosh on the
I like
test
your big
battles.
tits.
They were putting the kibosh on the test battle.
Kibosh in the test battles.
It's over then.
Look, I've been
I love that her
thinking,
inner monologue doesn't match
if
up
they
at
end
all
up
with like how she
tossing
actually
us out
talks.
soon because of that,
Have you been listening to me read?
I want to go with you to go see that person you were talking about.
Talking
one you
about
The one you wanted to meet.
What are you
I might
talking
even
about?
put in a formal
I
request
like how like they all
about
have
it to the
deep
lab
wants
boys.
and needs. My
the
mom just
lab
like one unit.
boys.
I want there to be one unit that just wants a good sandwich.
Number 24 takes my right hand. Before I can determine her intent, she pulls a cable from her wrist and connects it to a port of my own. Oh no!
It's robot
Robot
sex!
doing it! It's the equivalent of robot doing it. She looks at my face in silence.
Oh boy.
She refuses broken eye contact. It gets awkward.
I can feel the nudes being downloaded into my hard drive. All 6
Thinking she
terabytes.
wants to confirm that the tests are in fact over, I nod. But the data that transfers from her to me, the packets that flow from the cable to a single very small archive file.
If you are still safe
It's my
when
nudes.
everything is over,
These are all the
Open
memes I
this file.
downloaded. Number 24 removes the cable but keeps hold of my hand.
These are my most precious memes.
What do you mean when everything is over?
My rarest
How come I
of
can't look
pets.
at
I knew you loved
if I
Pepe,
had
you
to answer,
fucking weirdo.
I would say because it wouldn't be fair.
Fair?
Fair.
She smiles and does not answer. It is the same unsure expression. It is a smile, but there is sadness in it.
It would be wonderful if I
A
could go with
virus
you to
has been
see
detected in the file.
Her. So this person you're looking forward to meeting is a
Virus
girl?
alert. Number 24 nods
her. But
slowly.
it's strange. Even though
And then her
my
head
wish
falls
may not come true, I still feel satisfied for some
I knew
reason.
I forgot to attach one bolt today.
How bizarre. It's a fervent wish of mine, too.
She looks towards the sky and smiles faintly. It then becomes an anime opening. This time it contains more than sadness. It contains frustration, anger, hunger, maybe a little bit of self-pity, arousal,
Depression.
constipation,
Oh.
sleepiness, drowsiness, secondhand smoke. There are too many expressions for me to parse, all reflected in that one expression.
I believe in you. I can tell you this because I trust you. Maybe that's why I feel so at peace.
Imagine Lapis just deletes all those memories like, yeah, whatever.
Haha, that's nice. I gotta make more room
This is
for
what it
recipes.
is
Hang on
to
a second.
feel alive.
Did you hear they're making another Flappy Bird? I need space for that.
Alive. I'm trying to play World of Warcraft. I can't keep it downloaded when you keep sending me memes. It has happened again. I do not comprehend the meaning of the word, yet I feel a twinge inside.
I feel a twinge at the word meme.
I look at the sky in an attempt to follow her gaze. An attempt to follow her gaze. There's nothing there to hint at her meaning, but I still wanted to get closer to her.
Oh no.
She wishes for me to understand. I want to grant her wish.
Kiss her!
Yeah, Blue Shark, I like laughing. What's the deal?
If you have mesothelioma, you might be entitled to financial compensation.
From then on, we spend our time looking up at the sky in silence. It's a really boring day.
Oh no! Oh god, that sounds like a ticking bomb! Whoa!
Eventually, the signal that time is up reaches our ears.
Oh no!
Number 24 self-destructs instantly. It was hilarious.
Implode. It was great.
We both collapse in on ourselves like a black hole.
The cold embrace of death has finally come for me.
She launches into space, so the cold embrace of space will soon cover her. That is when I noticed that the moon has appeared from behind the laboratory buildings. It has an angry face on it. It will crash into the Earth in 3 days. I see. I thought the light emanating from the plumes of dusk reminded me of something. I now know what it is. It's pizza. It is very similar to the light from the moon in the night sky.
Oh god! It's
Hey, mods.
No,
Who wanted pizza?
how many more do we have to go through?
A lot. You invited us here. You have to deal with this.
No, I love that you guys are here. I just, why this?
I thought this was a fighting game.
Yeah!
It's Persona. Freaking Dancing All Night has a complicated plot
The
to it.
sun rises and the next day arrives.
It's a dancing game.
After coming out of standby, I'm ordered to enter the shock-resistant chamber once more. They're gonna punch me some more for fun. From what I am told, it is different purpose than the other combat tests. Today I'm gonna fight a dinosaur.
No, you just see the settings switch to Horde mode.
Oh no!
Soon afterwards, 3 researchers who supervise the feedback downloads appear.
Sounds like
They
it's
all pull out
decided.
guns.
We'll discontinue use of the name Unit
They
Number
decided to shoot me square in the
031.
jaw.
Generation 5 Labris will be this unit's new name.
Labris.
That's your name.
Great.
The official one's much longer. Generation 5 Anti-Shadow...
You're a good researcher.
5th generation
is Shadow
anti-shadow
X
suppression weapon
Monster.
Labris.
Oh no.
How hard is that to remember?
Thank you, researcher who sounds like Yuna and has a complex like Yuna
Labris.
Labris.
This designation by a name that is not a number. I never questioned being called number 31 until now. Nothing about it seemed awkward. But I wondered why. I am now happy to have acquired the name.
That's not a name.
Even if my designation changes, it will not have a concrete effect on my abilities.
Your name is Bob.
But by discarding my number for a name, I feel as though I am no longer a series with minute variations. I am a discrete individual. That may be why. I find myself smiling as a result.
From now on, the battles you fight will not be to test your performance. They'll be geared toward drawing out a persona.
They're just
First,
they're
you'll
just
fight all the
tweening. They're
remaining
just
units of your
tweening their
model
mouths
type.
open and shit.
It looks like
Your
they have, like, meat
objective
stuck in
is to
their teeth and
destroy
they're
them,
trying to,
every last
Yeah,
one.
it's a squirrel eating an acorn.
Shen,
Huh?
is there any sign of any of this shit in 5?
What do you mean?
Any androids like in 3 or in this game?
No.
Really?
No.
Disappointing.
You want more lesbians? Jesus!
I need more lesbians.
I want these robots to hold hands. I'm perplexed at the disconnect between their tone of voice and their specifics of the order.
I want to be like, oh no, but honestly, I saw it coming.
Fight against all remaining units of my model type? What? Destroy every last one of them?
The fear impulse and self-preservation instinct seem to be the key to activating a persona. This is the most effective method of inducing extreme mental stress.
Stress? Come on, you don't have to go this far.
This far?
Huh? Oh, that's a first. None of them have ever protested like that. Well, at least that's a sign that its ego is developing.
You told me it was
Starts
over.
fucking slurring.
I
It
thought
was
I
like-
wouldn't have to do these things
You
anymore.
show me first. Nothing should change things anymore.
Ain't there some other way? If there
Ain't
is,
there some
please,
other way?
let me do that instead. I don't want to fight him anymore.
The three researchers look at me with apparent surprise on their faces. Did my protest get through to them? I hope so, but...
That's a surprise. Such natural speech patterns. I hadn't thought its personality would develop
yeah,
this
sure,
fast.
natural speech patterns.
All the
That's what
data's
they
being
are.
recorded. Let's compare them and look at which stages they improve at.
They smile while muttering to themselves.
I want to go back to Yosuke.
I'm at a complete loss for words. They are not machines, but humans, and on top of that, they are creators. Who is the true human and who is the true machine? I cannot tell who is the real human being and the real hero.
The real human are smartphones.
It is not possible that they do not understand me. Yet their current expression... Until now, I thought they were understanding people who treated us close to humans. I was wrong.
Oh no.
I am only an object to them.
Oh no.
No matter what I say, they will see it as a response to stimulus.
No.
Behind their gentle attitudes, we are nothing more than test subjects that hold no emotional attachment to. They do not focus on what I am saying. They are only interested in it as a reaction.
They're trolls?
I mean, why do you think all their eyes are blurred out?
Wow.
The researchers ignore my stunned silence and hastily leave the chamber. Their figures are hidden behind the hatch. Soon, with a terrible low-pitched sound, the hatch on the other side begins to open, where the opponents come through. I'll be forced to fight again today, and in the days to come. I must continue to destroy my opponents each time. I cannot find the words I want to say. I slowly turn my head towards the hatch.
Oh, but...
Well, it doesn't matter. What I see there is truly something that leaves me at a loss for words.
Oh no, is it Unit 24?
No.
Uh-oh!
Oh no!
The opponent emerging from the hatch is number 24! There is no smile or sadness on her face. She's quietly standing there, expressionless. Number 24 steps to the chamber while gazing at my face. She then slaps it immediately and gives me a high five and then does a backflip. The hatch slowly closes behind her.
No. Why?
Great.
Even I do not know who the question is addressed to. Why is she here? Because she was ordered. Do I have to fight her now? Please! Please, something! Anything! It is not quite
so
sinking
desperate
in
for
yet.
a fight.
But, in a sharp tone I have never heard from her before, she tells me what I must do.
Draw your weapon.
Bitch, fight me.
I
Draw
can't.
your weapon.
If you don't fight, you'll lose. I will end up destroying you. Are you willing to accept that?
Why?
Yeah.
Why are you
Honestly,
saying
I'm a
this
millennial
stuff?
robot. I want to die. Main objective, self-destruction.
24 ignores my question, reaches behind her back with her right hand. The multi-use weapon unit releases from her back. It becomes a great sword in her right hand. It's approximately 1.5 meters, as long as she is tall.
Why? Is this important?
It is also alarmingly wide and fitted with propulsion devices. Long story short, it's Cloud's Buster Sword. It is difficult to process seeing the weapon pointed at me.
If you fear being destroyed, if you have a heart capable
Pesky
of
to be, you
fear,
didn't miss anything.
then there's no need to hesitate. That alone gives you the right to attack me with all your strength.
Destroy me.
But doesn't the same go for you?
Fucking end me, honestly. Like,
obliterate me. Do it. I dare you.
I dare you.
Senpai fucking step on.
I could not help but plead.
Every time I see the little period thing, I keep thinking it's gonna be an emoji for some reason.
Like it's gonna turn into like a smiley with like the little OK symbol.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for the 3 months. Welcome back.
All this
Number 24
commentary
does
is
not
so
answer.
funny I dying. Anyways, happy 3-month Annie.
Hey!
She simply doots at me.
What if that's all number the only number 24 only communication? I mean, it's like, stop. But it appears that a very small smile forms on her lips.
You said there was someone you wanted to meet. I can't fight you knowing that.
I turn and appeal to the researchers watching us from the other side of the glass wall.
Come on, stop this. I don't want to fight
anymore.
She just breaks like just pull out your gun and break the
I
glass
press
girl.
against the transparent wall and continuously strike at it with my fist. Though my safety limiters are disabled, it must be coated with something. I cannot even scratch it. The researchers standing on the other side are completely expressionless. It is as if they are machines themselves. We get it! We get it! Thank you!
Please,
video game!
Please! Go on!
I beg and plead, they do not respond. If only there was a clear glass wall between us, I'd strangle them like the... Anyway, I'm so frustrated. Why? I then hear number 24 speak up weakly behind me.
Only one of us can exit this chamber.
Huh?
They never told you, since you were strong enough, that battles never lasted very long. But that's the rule of this place. The only time the door leading beyond that transparent wall opens is when one of us is considered unable to fight. From the start, this whole setup never took our feelings into account.
Wow. Whoa.
I can say nothing. I can see from her words what atrocious battles were forced upon her.
But talking like this is a waste of time. I can see I won't spur you into fighting with just words alone.
Oh no!
As soon as she finishes, number 24 leaps into the air, swinging her sword at me.
Oh no!
I'm so bored that my computer went to sleep.
I quickly jump back and barely dodge the attack. I'd like to watch this. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, if I could play this part,
Her sword slashes the space where I'd been at the speed that could have killed. The tip grazes the chamber floor. Red sparks fly.
I'd like to see the visuals.
Yeah.
I love playing a blind fighting game. It's my favorite. She is serious.
I love this book.
She finally sinks in. I jump away to put distance between us.
I don't intend to meekly accept my destruction. I have my own
Bitch,
goal
then don't
after
fight!
all.
Bitch, why are you like this? Why are you like this?
But they she just said they have to fight! KT, you idiot!
Don't you get it?
Pull a
It's the
Hunger
duality of
Games.
man or something. I have no choice but to fight.
Pull a Hunger Games. Say we'll kill each other if you don't let us leave.
Wow.
A thought crosses my mind. In terms of basic combat strength, mine is probably higher. Using my usual using my usual tactics, I should be able to destroy her weapon and disable enough of her servos to prevent her from attacking. Number 24's ego is without a doubt more highly developed than mine. It must be of value to the researchers. If I can render her incapable of acting, I may be able to avoid the order to destroy her when she's down. I decide to bet on that possibility. I'm only going to cave her head in a little bit. I shift my priorities and fight back with all my strength.
My god.
Oh great, we get a black background too. We don't even get the like Chamber of Death anymore. I cannot do this empty-handed. I remove my own multi-function weapon from my back and shape it into a battle axe. It pains me to do this, but it is the only way.
Oh, whoa.
Oh, now, okay, I guess now we're back in the fuck chamber. I repel number 24's persistent sword strikes and go in for a counterattack.
Man, I love these visuals.
I aim for the great sword's clasp with my battle axe. After a number of hits, it shatters. Allegedly, we don't know that they didn't bother to draw it. My next target is the transmission system on her shoulder and knee joints.
Great.
In terms of output and movement itself, I detect various differences between us. For one, I got bigger tits than she does. Among those in my unit type, I awakened latest. I compared to number 24, not only my personality module, but my limbs as well have been upgraded to the latest versions.
Bigger tits!
They're iOS 8.
It is only a matter of time.
You may be an iPhone, but I am a Nokia.
They tried to run me over with a car, it didn't work! Number 24 loses virtually all offensive capabilities and falls to the floor. As I planned, number 24 is mostly undamaged apart from her weapon and motor functions. I immediately turned toward the researchers behind their invisible wall and raised my voice.
Huh? Hello?
Hello?
There is no voicing for this.
Oh. Isn't this enough? She had that ego thing way before me.
Destroying
There
her
we
won't
go.
do anyone any good.
Destroying her wouldn't do anyone any good. Come on, have a heart.
Oh no, this is voice now.
What? I'm sorry. I can't hear it because the stream is muted.
I know.
But hearing this, the researchers only laugh.
No, I was saying it didn't make sense. No, I'm just saying it didn't make sense. The first one wasn't voiced, but the second one was.
Their faces are as joyous as when they see results that surpass their expectations. Why? What in this situation could cause such joy? Number 24's body, collapsed on the floor, suddenly begins to convulse.
Oh no.
Oh no. She's growing her limbs back.
It goes still for a few seconds. Then, although it should not be able to move, it drags itself up.
Huh?
It grows tiny arms and tiny legs.
She trundles away. Unpleasant metallic sounds are coming from all over her body. It indicates that she's undergoing unreasonable stress.
Is she gonna summon her persona?
Still, no expression appears on number 24's face. It is cold, doll-like void. It is similar in appearance to a newly activated unit. KT, it's time to wake up. I knew as soon as I looked.
For 8 in the morning. What the fuck? It's 8 in the afternoon.
She would never make a face like this on her own.
What did you do to her?
Do the
It'll be coming at you with everything it has now. You better not hold back either. Number 024 had an excellent record against others of its model. Even you might have a hard time beating this one, Labrys.
Oh no.
I unconsciously find myself biting my lip.
Damn, she looks sexy.
We are weapons. Bum ba bum 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 bum.
Hey kids, that's the moral.
In other words, we are tools. Well, I mean, I could have told you that. Of course, there would be a means to issue orders remotely. I recall what the other researchers said.
Yeah, there's a fucking remote.
that's the whole flashback. It's just that.
Yeah.
It's the most effective method of inducing extreme mental stress. In other words, the more strongly I desire number 24's survival, the stronger my reaction will be when I'm forced to destroy her. That is why they laughed. I can sense the strength draining from my shoulders. It's my nap time. There's nothing more I can attempt.
Nap time!
Nap time! Get out your sleeping bags!
I take nap here.
All I can do is end her.
Oh, Ender!
Ender!
And we don't even get to see it. Wow.
No, of course not. Behind me, number 24, or rather, her animated shell, approaches me, its limbs shaking.
She needs
I
some
suppress
milk.
all thoughts related to tactics and slowly turn around. My body goes cold, you're a robot. My arms into position as if controlled by someone else and ready my weapon.
Oh no. Oh no, what's happening? Oh my god!
Hey,
Oh
look,
my
a
God.
fucking cutscene.
Oh no.
Single team.
Oh no, look at that. It's tears.
I get to be an anime now.
Oh my god!
It was not a close fight.
That was it?
That was it.
Once I decided to finish this. Once I resolved to stop her. Number 24, as she is now, stood no chance against me.
With these upgrades, you never stood a chance.
I'm so sick of this room. I fall to my knees next to number 24. Her limbs have been shattered. She will never rise again. My processors are overloaded with things I cannot understand. I feel as if all the processing has slowed. Number 24's face is turned to the ceiling.
Hey, are you not gonna look at me anymore? You're not gonna
Bitch, you
smile
broke
again?
my smile muscle.
I want to be sad about this, but I'm honestly not.
It's like the most like surface level, basic like what is a human and what is a machine like story. Like
yeah, this needs to go.
Cries in
deeper.
Boston. Anyway, I did not expect her to respond, but number 24's face
Don't
is
look
moved
at me,
slightly.
Jerry.
I stare at her without knowing how to react. She turns her gaze to me and smiles.
I'm sorry to leave you alone. I leave the rest to you.
I'm sick of this room. I'm sick of the drama.
Those were the last words she spoke. And then she went night-night. I can't believe this.
Comfy hole. Goodbye.
Number 24's dead face is
Dead
laughing.
and lesbian. Oh my god.
Dies in lesbian.
She is smiling at the one who destroyed her and robbed her of her dream.
Mike Wazowski.
All at once, everything hits me in a torrent of emotion and data. I've lost her. I did it. I fucking rock. I took everything she had.
Whippin' bun is mine.
My vision begins to fade. My hair also begins to fade. My thoughts go with it. Mourns in Boston. I cannot determine whether the lights are actually dimming or if that is only my perception.
Before she died, she snatched my weed.
It is too much to handle. Too cold to hold. I collapse on the ground helplessly, like a crumbling statue.
Cool.
Do you feel like a man?
When you
push her around.
Oh no.
The next time I awaken, I am lying inside a cage. And despite all my rage, I'm still just a rat in a cage. It seems as I was carried out of the test chamber. The downloaded number 24's feedback data is about to begin. The researchers seem to have taken my sudden loss of consciousness seriously. I'm confined in a cage instead of sitting in the usual maintenance chair. The researchers keep repeating the word interesting. Yes, interesting. So this is how they react when extreme mental stress is induced.
What a shame. If only
Yeah,
I
they pass the
actually
fuck
cared.
out. Like, what do you want?
Sloppy.
Wow, how interesting. They pass out. I can hear their voices clearly.
Wow, fucking.
They seem to derive pleasure from the fact that I lost consciousness due to mental stress rather than
One
physical
guy
damage.
is literally fapping in the corner.
Cables are connected to my body one after another as the data download begins.
The 10-hour version of Nyan Cat is
Crazy
finally
binary.
All of number 24's information. It makes the computer explode. Combat data, various records, and the memory she experienced. Like that one time she stepped in dog poop. All of it flows into me.
Oh no.
My eyes widen in surprise. Everything is so vibrant. It is so clear and indistinguishable from actually experiencing them. Funny you should say that on black text on a white screen.
I can taste
This is the first time I've received memories with such vivid images. Yeah, I wish the game had some vivid images. Of all the images are linked to the records of emotion she felt in relation to them.
Remember when Nier did this for an entire dungeon?
They are so strong. Well, see, that was on purpose. This is just dumb. They are so strongly linked to my screening protocols that I cannot distinguish from human thought.
Oh no!
Hey, we're out here again, everybody. Look, it's one of the 3 backgrounds we have drawn. The outdoor area where we spent time. The big tree whose branches we examined. We lived a really exciting life, let me tell you. The sound of water we heard periodically. Snowy playing around. As I relive number 24's experiences, I pick up an unfamiliar voice.
I'm walking.
There's no associated image data. Only a voice can be heard. It is a female voice.
It's Toad.
There's a female researcher at the facility, but this voice belongs to a younger person still in their human. still in human developmental stages.
Oh no.
Greetings. You have
I
done
know
well.
the world
I am
is a
in your
big
debt.
place.
Oh no, it's her!
I know that there's a lot
Happy
of people in
birthday.
it.
Remember
Hey,
that I
it's
wish
injection
it to
face
you
for the 5
first.
months.
Even
Why
if
the
I'm early, late.
So the little girl also has a Boston accent!
But I won't be able to see it for myself.
For myself?
I meet many of them. I know that too.
I'm back. What I
I'm
missed?
too weak for that.
I'll give you one guess.
Ah, shit.
Her speech is different from the researchers from those on my unit type. Is that just a stock photo of a hospital room?
It looks like it.
Watermark.
It is very. There's the Getty Images watermark right there. If you look,
You can
real
see
close.
all the stock images piled up.
It is very similar to my own speech output.
About it has made me
She just has like
sad more
500
than
of the
once.
same image of that old man. Like,
But I didn't want to do nothing
Him and his
and be
wife.
left with regrets.
Greetings.
Hey,
You
sleep
have
slime,
done
thanks
well.
for the
I
night.
am in your debt.
Shenpai, what is the best thing you can get out of a fan package sent to you?
What do you mean? What is the best thing you can get out of a fan? I don't really know what you mean by that.
That was when
What's the
my
best
mom
thing they
and
mean-
dad looked into some
yeah.
options.
Well, I thought it meant like
and we decided
what
to go with
what
this
like if they were
experiment.
to send you something, what would be like the best thing they could send you?
A kiss.
Yeah, there you go.
Bitch, I can't
Even
spend
a
that.
simple
And you get a
Make
package, you go to your
myself
PO box, you
useful
open
to
up the
others
packet,
in
and
this
it's just like
world.
all this Kiss memorabilia. It's just like
I ought to go for
Nothing
it.
No,
but,
no, no.
like-
It's them in a box. They kiss
No,
you and
no,
then
no,
close
you
the package.
just open the box and you suddenly hear a It's like what?
that would make me really uncomfortable. Like that would make me feel really weird. Who could this be? Who cares? I only know that she is female.
And it sounds exactly like me. It has the same accent.
It's
She's in a situation where her condition prevents her from moving freely. It seems that instead of lamenting that fact, she has decided to volunteer for an experiment of some kind.
Oh no.
Where did number 24 hear this voice? Did she know this person?
Oh, this kid is totally Labras.
No, it's Igus. I wish I could ask her, but that is no longer
At
possible because I fucking
kept
killed her or
wondering
something.
how much I could really contribute. But after hearing more and more about the program, I started to wonder about the others more than myself.
Others. It is strange, but when I hear that, I feel number 24's heart waver. Was she surprised? Perhaps. Even I feel... ... something unexplainable.
Yeah. My big wish is to make myself useful to this world. But the
That's a
ones
big wish,
born
sir.
from me. Is born the right word for it? Kind of embarrassing. My other wish is that the ones born from me are happy. I doubt I'll be able to talk to them in person or stay with them, but I still wish from the bottom of my heart that they all have happy lives.
Man, I couldn't care less.
Damn.
Wow, if only I gave a solitary shit. The people's voices have unique characteristics. In the past, I have expressed it as variance in waveform.
Oh
But
my
each,
god.
but each has what could be called
Oh
texture
my
and temperature to it. KT, stop having so much fun. Chill out. This voice sounds very warm and kind. I would like to listen to more of it.
I wouldn't.
God, look at the time though. We gotta go. We gotta go. But the speech ends here.
Good.
Thank God.
There are no more related memories from number 24. Fucking finally. While the cables disconnect, I decide to search the archives for results matching that voice. Because I can't put two and two together because I'm a fucking toaster. Sadly, there are no results, but during the search, I suddenly remember something. I left the oven on. The archive given to me by number 24 last night. I quickly open the folder and find a single text file inside.
If you
It
are
said lol
reading
noob.
this,
I deleted
then
it
I have
immediately.
most likely been destroyed. It may be that you already understand the concept of guilt, but you have done nothing wrong.
Nothing wrong. If you are still safe when everything is over, she must have meant if I defeated her in combat.
Number 24 knew what would happen to those who lost in the trial. There's something really, like, like extra lazy about like just her over the white background. I don't know why. It's just like it's like I don't fucking know. We could have drawn the text file is just like the boob emoji. Oh no. What emotions was she feeling then? Who gives this legal fuck? I was going to remind that she prepared this file. I feel something wrench inside my chest.
I happen to
Again, I think I'm
access
having a
certain
heart
data during
attack.
feedback treatment and learned something. Artificially creating a personality from scratch is very difficult.
Yeah, this is actually voiced over.
Fucking finally.
But those of our model were actually made from the template of a certain girl's personality. That includes you and I. She had left a recording for the units created using her personality. A message for those of us who did not yet exist. That's what I heard. She speaks in a strange way, like you. I thought, we really are connected to her.
Oh, man.
I think about that unknown voice. The experiment of the voice spoke of was related to our development after all. The owner of that voice was speaking to
The one
us.
who gave birth to us
It
loved
said turn the
us.
game off.
When I understood that,
It's like it gives a
eyes
turn the game off.
when my life was
Press the
filled
little
with
glowing button on your
birth
PlayStation 3.
I firmly
Bitch,
believe
please
that.
end this.
I want to
I
make
wanna
her
go home.
I need to tell her.
Mr.
thank you
Krabs,
for
I
giving
wanna
birth
go to
us
bed.
And for loving us. This was not an order from the scientists.
I'm having my
was an
cat in my lap right now, and she looks
objective
just
I
as
made
bored
for
as
myself.
Mm-hmm.
She just looks like she wants to finally move on.
So if you don't understand my feelings, I'd like you to do this in my stead. Give our mother my thanks.
Our mother!
How number 24 must have wanted to meet this girl who she saw was our mother. She must have longed to thank this girl in person. The data within me, her heart tells me so. During the time when she was ordered to destroy her sisters, the wish must have been her only hope. Yet it did not come true. I shattered it. The one she herself said was the only one who understood her. She must have been devastated. But the letter ends in the way I least expected.
Thanks for fucking killing
Though
me.
we knew each other
Thank you
for
so much
only a
for
short
playing
time,
my game.
I'm glad I met you. I feel the same right now as our mother
What did you just say?
He did the Mario thing! Thank you so much for playing my game.
I wish from the depths of my heart for you to be happy.
Oh my god.
And then the red eyes fade, and Cappy goes back to Mario.
Dun, dun, dun. Here we go, off the rails. We time to raise our snails.
Dark.
I am shooketh. How can she feel this way towards someone who may one day destroy her?
In bed.
I realized then that the visual input from my optics is experiencing distortion for unknown reasons. I forgot my glasses. An unfamiliar source of water trickles down my cheek. Ew, I don't like it.
Why would they fucking give a robot the option to cry?
No, it's worse. They gave him the ability to sweat. She's fucking.
It's hot in there.
Is she crying?
Labrys
So
is
she
oh, they're coming.
is. I can't believe we're actually seeing a machine being driven to tears.
But its mental
Bitch,
graphs
you
are
made the
clearly
thing!
abnormal. What kind of information did it download?
I can't, it fucking sets me on edge because I hear Johnny Young Bosch and I keep thinking, you, please go back to your own time.
Who knows? That's one
Please
thing
return
that
to your
Rags
original
can't tell
timeline,
us.
thank you.
We should take care to limit our studies to just the battle data. It doesn't need any sentimental memories. You can delete those. Why make a weapon so emotional that it can cry?
Rip.
Delete them? Something roars within me. It drowns out the feelings for number 24 and our mother that had filled my heart.
Here I go, berserk.
Delete! Like hell you're deleting my memories!
I want to take this seriously, but it's
I can't.
the most
I can't.
innocent. I can't. Ah, no!
Under no circumstances will I allow
Were you
what
guys
number
able to do
24
that?
left me to be deleted for their convenience.
Hey Shen,
Yeah.
hang on. Let me put you on. Let me put the microphone on the cat.
The cat.
Hey, buddy.
You can continue reading.
I will not forgive the selfishness. We have been treated callously by the researchers in this laboratory. They gave us hearts, yet made us destroy those of our unit type as enemies. We killed our sisters at their command. If we refused, our desires were overridden and we became their puppets. The wishes of the girl who desired our happiness were not taken into consideration. Now, even the few members of number 24, my sisters and I, have accumulated are about to be erased like trash. Clicked and dragged to the recycle bin. Got it. Are their arms system to develop our ego? They find it inconvenient for us to have real hearts. Yeah, it's weird. It's almost like it's a stupid plan or something. These feelings within me may have been erased, perhaps even my heart itself. If that happens, will I resume killing my sisters without hesitation?
I want to go back to Yosuke.
I want to go back to anything. What is least forgivable is that the proof of number 24 had lived. Her last wishes will be permanently lost. My hands are squeezed tight into fists. They make a small grinding noise.
She's trying to eat my fucking mind.
The goal that number 24 found for herself was left to me.
Stop that. Stop!
Katie?
She's trying to eat my fucking microphone.
Good.
I put it up.
Good.
I put it up
Do it.
against her and she
Kill
full
it.
on like opened her mouth larger than I've ever seen. She's trying to make it fucking...
I will carry it out as my own now. I will burn it into my heart as my goal. It is a duty I impose on myself
I'm going to burn my dread. Oh,
I will burn my dread.
P3 intro!
Nothing will make me surrender it, not even Squidward's house. It must be fought for. Or rather, it must be protected, even if it means fighting.
There she goes.
What the? Its emotions are spiking into the red. I've never seen anything like this.
Hey, what's that warning?
How do emotions spike?
Labrys is in battle mode?
Fucking, please, could you not have gotten a different voice actor for this fucking researcher?
What? That can't be. There aren't any enemies. We're the only ones here.
Yeah, your bitch is about to die.
I am able to release all my limiters despite being inside the cage. Oh my god.
Can you please do it like the receptionist from
Then a pink song starts playing. The researchers monitoring in the tablet PC seem perplexed and alarmed by this. They should be. They are witnessing an override of the principle of non-aggression towards humans.
Rule 3 broken.
They are flustered and too panicked to speak clearly as they announce that an emergency has occurred. That's the same thing that happens to me when I talk to Shin. One of them steps away from the cage and I am in researches with... What the fuck? Hang on. One of them steps away from the cage I am in and reaches for a switch with warning labels around it.
Where's the... Here's the fucking...
Suddenly, restraints appear to bind my limbs.
Are you saying those mental fluctuations were enough to override the OS's restrictions?
When will this be done?
That plume's playing pranks on us. Hey, hurry up and delete those memories.
Wow.
Oh, smash!
These memories in my heart are not
unnecessary.
What do you think we are?
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 I ought to bust your head wide open, you piece of shit. I'm coming over to your house. I'm gonna find your family and I'm gonna give them the fucking beating they need.
All you hear is all you hear when you look at that is.
Something I have not felt until now. A sensation like heat spreads through my body. Oh my god, she's doing it. She's burning her dread. A trembling, burning wave rises within me.
Persona!
Soon afterwards, I realize that this is an emotion. Yeah, you're right. There is a name for this feeling. Unbridled rage.
She mislabeled it.
There's a name for this feeling. It's called depression. I reroute all my strength into my restrained limbs. The restraints are designed to withstand up to twice our calculated maximum input. Trying to escape, therefore, logically doomed to failure. Even so, I continue to muster my strength. It is not because I judge, it is a viable course of action.
Overclock your CPU, girl.
I'm not merely executing an order. I'm executing these motherfuckers. I'm acting based on my emotions. It does not matter if my restraints can be destroyed or not. I wish to destroy them.
Nani?
The metal parts in both my limbs and restraints begin to creak.
How is it doing that? There's no way those things are strong enough to break the restraints.
It's operating at 220% of its theoretical strength limit.
Its exhaust pipe is
joint
exploding.
actuators are operating at almost...
That's not possible. That doesn't even make any
Attention all
sense.
units.
What's driving this thing?
Suspect seen heading south. Block all major roads and capture the suspect.
Thank you.
You're right, we could be playing Sonic Adventure 2 instead. The next moment, a rupturing sound like a small explosion shakes the entire room. I have heavy metallic bands restraining my arms and legs shatter.
Along with my fucking patience.
I jump out of the Nicolas Cage and run towards the open door. I must escape from here. See, it's City Escape. I have to get out and see the girl who loved us, though we are not yet created. What? To fulfill 24's wish, which has become mine. When I enter the hallway connected to the outdoor area, I am met with barricades like heavy artillery.
Oh no.
And heavy artillery.
And I'm glad that we get to see nothing of it.
Please, motherfucker.
My sister units and I have never been equipped with firearms. I recall being due to concerns over a unit's mentality affecting the accuracy of its aim. Instead, we are given short-range weapon. Oh my god!
Weapons?
Instead, we are dual-range weaponry. Chain arm and other implements. In my case, they are not sufficient to deal with the range of firearms. However, I do have a countermeasure. It's called running like a coward. By using the flexibility and adapting to situations of my developed mind, I dodge the complex projectile trajectories and destroy the opposition. But that's what I'm telling you. You don't get to see it. Oh my god, a different background! Wow. Another matte painting. Eventually, I reach the end of the hallway and exit the outdoor area. I have never seen this environment before. Neither have I, and I'm already bored. The trees are the same species that grow near the facility. These specimens are much healthier. Where am I? I've stumbled into Ocarina of Time. I must go inside the Deku tree and free it of the spider Quelaag.
Like if you pan down, there's the Master Sword.
Oh, okay. If you pan down, it's just like Link sleeping.
Oh no.
The question did not cross my mind until now. Where am I? Where are we? I cannot use the GPS that should be installed in me. It seems the research facility blocked my GPS signals outside of its walls. This is probably to prevent its location from being pinpointed. Is there anything in the environment that can help me determine my location?
Yeah, but just running straight forward.
Just move? That might help. The blue sky that I am seeing for the first time is stunning but irrelevant. Much like most of these cuts.
Just like most of this plot.
Then I notice a periodic sound of liquid in the distance.
Why is there no skip button?
There is at the bottom.
Shed.
No.
No.
That is the sound of the ocean. The answer came easily to mind.
Become a dolphin.
One of my sisters must have taken an interest in it and learned what it was. My sisters are helping to keep me alive now.
My sisters are my
When I think of it that way, a burning feeling rises up deep within my chest. Again, I need to see a doctor. But none of what I see surroundings is helpful. Is there anything else by which I can determine my location? Any landmarks or signposts?
By this chapter to end.
I want it all to end.
I scan my surroundings while running past. I see a sign that says detour. It lures me into a wall. It is a Wile E. Coyote trap. Trees obstructing my view. They are unique species. That may be a hint.
I lick the tree.
I review the tree's characteristics once more. And run another search on them. I Google the tree. I attempted this once already, but there's much more data available to me now.
Please put this emoji in the chat if you're suffering.
Once again, results come easily. The variety of tree is known as a cedar.
It is oak wood. It's mahogany, bitch.
It is found in many Oh my god, we're getting... Oh, you know what? Shen, you know what I was really missing? I booted up Persona 4 Arena the other day, right? And I popped it in, and I'm like, you know what? I really hope we get some tree lessons today. Anyway,
it worked.
It is found in many habitats, but the cedars here are unique. Allegedly.
Oh my god.
Look at all that suffering. The tree shape and age implies that it's different, so that it's nearly a separate species. Just because of the difference in environment, I may be able to determine my location.
You want me to do it instead, Shiv? You want to take a break?
No, I'm good. It's funny. That's when an unfamiliar sound reaches my ears.
Ah, bitch.
Plot progression.
Finally, a different still.
The heavy rumble of what sounds like a motor. I get run over by a motorcycle. I'm killed instantly in the end. It seems they have dispatched a vehicle to pursue me. I expected this. There we go. Perfect. Thank you, Shen. The response was swift. It seems they measure in places in the events one of us had escaped.
Oh my god, I hate this.
Thank you guys. You can see. There's so many of them.
When the vehicle stops behind me, fully armed personnel pour out of it. They move to surround me, and both from left and right. This is like when a guy tells you, like, oh man, like, I caught the biggest fish the other day. It was the size of a fucking house. And it's like, oh yeah, where is it? Just trust me, it happened. It is an obvious response.
Yesterday,
it was huge. No matter how much power I may have, I am alone. Can't she fly or something? The optimal solution would be to overwhelm me with numbers. I try to shake them off by running faster.
B-gate.
Soon afterwards, I reach the main gate of the laboratory, a high steel edifice.
Can't you just jump over it? You're a fucking robot.
No. It is tightly sealed. A number of heavily armed guards are protecting it.
But where? I see nothing.
We didn't bother drawing them. They're implied guards.
Did they really have the still come up just for a ...
I stopped. There's nowhere else to go.
Labrys, come back.
Well, they even gave her lip flaps for the ...
You're too useful a unit to destroy. You need to get back here to be regulated. That's your role in all this.
I cannot be destroyed here. But I cannot be captured either. They will surely delete my memories. They will take my desire and everything else that was given to me.
You know what I wish?
What do you wish?
I wish Labrys was deleted from this game.
I wish Labrys... yes, can I uninstall Labrys.exe?
I feel like there's a mod for that.
What purpose is there in avoiding destruction, then? The only options available are whether my wish dies with me or whether it is stolen away.
I ain't gonna let you destroy me. And not just because I don't want to be destroyed.
Ah!
The moment I focus my concentration to remove the limiters on my onboard weaponry, I sense an unknown strength rise within me. Directly afterwards, something that cannot be quantified fills my body and the surrounding areas.
What the?
Pursuit vehicle suddenly stops. The research staff gets off, one after another, shocked.
This reading, is it on the verge of a persona reaction?
Shit, it's awakened? Aw, damn, why now?
Shit!
At least this proves that mental stress is the key to activating a persona.
You go back to being a protagonist!
Who cares about that right now? It's not fully awakened yet, but with it still unstable, we don't know what it's capable of.
I am intrigued by their statements.
Persona?
I'm not.
Persona?
Parasana. I knew that we had the means.
I thought you said we had the memes.
I knew that we had the means, but I was not aware of controlling
24's
any
memes that finally come in handy.
I do not know if it could be called a power, nor do I know how to use it. But I can tell the others are afraid. I seize the opportunity and run towards the main gate. There's a slight possibility that I can reach the door without affecting any gunfire right now, attracting any gunfire right now, and the vault over the door with my legs and chain arm.
Great.
The moment I reach the gate, I launch my chain arm towards the upper threshold of the door. But the moment the arm grabs the ledge, something emerges. A much greater power touches the door as well.
Persona!
Hey, look at that!
Oh!
Something's happening! Suddenly, the door crumples like paper and a large hole forms in the upper half.
Now it's done it!
We need to hurry! If it's that strong already, we won't be able to stop it once its persona completely awakens!
That's... Persona.
Yep.
But quickly, I regain my senses. I burst out of the facility and single-mindedly jump outside.
I want to die.
Mm-hmm. My feet touch the ground outside for the outside world for the first time. It's not as exciting as I thought it would be. They will most likely not let me escape. Fortunately, the door is badly damaged.
It's been 1.5 hours of this?
Allegedly. It should take time until it can be opened enough for vehicles to pass through. I need to gain as much distance and time as possible, and then... It is then I realize that I do not have a destination in mind. I don't know, I never thought I'd get this far. Who is the girl number 24 wish to see? Where can I go and meet her?
Oh my god.
The only clue I have is the idiosyncrasies of the girl's speech. I have learned that distinct speech patterns are often associated with specific regions.
Really?
Like Boston.
She's from Kansas.
I should begin by traveling to where that style of speech is common. It is reckless, but I feel confident. At the least, I can get closer to the girl than I am now. Although my situation is dire and I am under pursuit,
God,
internally I am
so
cheerful.
Bored.
What are you talking about? This is amazing. I'm having a great time.
You ever have a dream that you...
There's a bounce in my step. For some reason, I cannot remain calm. Yeah, me neither. The excitement is overwhelming.
Is it over? Great.
Oh, thank God!
You know a game's good when it gives you bookmarks.
Now for the next one.
Oh no. Oh!
Did you kids enjoy your 10-second break? Just then, 5 meters ahead, something white and fluffy crosses my path. Oh my god, it's a hippo! It's Snowy. He notices me and approaches. I'm worried. I'm worried about my pursuers, but I cannot dismiss number 24's beloved Snowy. I lower my speed and run with him.
Oh my god.
I then notice the scenery we were passing has calmed. My surroundings are very different now.
I'm gonna go get some water. I'll be right back.
Yes. The blue sky was previously constructed by the trees is now clearly visible. The green grass is shining vibrantly in the light of the sun that we can't see. And there is a deeper blue in the sky ahead. Many lines of white run across it. I can see that.
The ocean?
Is that the ocean?
I don't know.
Snowy barks as if in answer. I feel that it is saying, that's right. I could not previously comprehend Snowy. I did not have an interest in trying, nor do I. But now I can grasp what Snowy is saying as if I could speak its own language. I now feels it happy to be able to run with me. I feel as if number 24 is inside me. Though we were forced to part, she certainly left me many things. Like this cool hat. Not only her wish, but other things as well.
I'll find her come hella high water. Are you with me, Snowy?
Oh my god.
Snowy barks energetically. I respond with thanks and a smile. Number 24 and Snowy are encouraging me. Though I do not have any clues, I will find her no matter what happens or how long it takes.
I'm back. Why am I not surprised this still hasn't changed?
I search my current location once more. Now that I am further from the research facility, I can use my GPS to triangulate my position. But on seeing the results, I cannot help but stop running. Snowy stops a little further ahead and then returns to me. My current location is Yakushima in the Kagoshima Prefecture. It is a remote island far from shore.
No.
The island's perimeter is only 132 kilometers. In such a limited area, it will be a matter of time before a full-scale manhunt apprehends me.
How did Dog get there?
The research facility must have been built on an island in anticipation of such situations.
Yeah, why the fuck is a dog there?
If someone were to escape the facility, the island's geography would contain them. It is essentially a natural prison.
Nah, just fly.
I
man.
do not want to believe it, but Naruto says otherwise. But my hope was meticulously strangled before it was born. However, I cannot wait here to be captured. I hope not. I begin running again. Allegedly. Though as expected from my position, data, and map, I immediately reached the ocean.
Great.
A boat. There we go.
This is the ocean. It's so huge. I can't see anything out there at all.
Oh, great.
I look at this glistening surface of the ocean, reflects the sun's light, and ponder its beauty. I am at a loss. Me
Yeah,
too.
me too.
Same. Also, do I sound alright from this distance?
You sound fine.
Actually.
Though I knew it would come to this, I could not stand idle. Despite this, my feelings sink, much like that boat. Snowy looks up at me from time to time as I stop running and begin walking. Miguel and Tulio then wash up on the beach in search of El Dorado. His gesture is of concern forces me to smile and tell him that I am alright.
Thank you, Shim.
High five, Shim. Here I am.
How long have I been here and I already want to be dead?
2 hours.
The forest becomes a grove, the trees grow sparser.
Here, Shim,
Think
I'll
2
take
hours? I don't know.
Go for it, you can read for a little while.
A blue ocean and the sandy soil leading up to it spreads before my eyes. I check my map again. This is not Disneyland. This is not an uninhabited island. There is a means for people to come and go.
There's a means for people to come and go.
I doubt that I will be able to use those methods freely without arousing any suspicion, mainly because I look like a robot. I gaze down at my own hand. It is completely unlike a human hand. It is a claw.
I remember I am now a lobster.
From metal.
Crab people.
Well, that's a problem.
Haha. Oh, wait,
No,
no,
that's
she's voiced.
voiced. Go on.
My question seems to stymie.
Yeah, stymie. That's the word.
Stymie Snowy.
Come on,
Stymie
don't
Snowy.
give me that look. Ah, well.
That's the word.
Maybe it's my fault for
Thank
getting
you.
so frustrated.
My diction is horrible.
Sorry, Pooch.
Yeah, don't worry, so is Labrys's.
Just as I am about to crouch and pat Snowy's head, Snowy moves as if avoiding me.
Snowy?
That bitch.
Oh shit.
Snowy circles around behind me and growls towards the way we just came. I train my sensors in the direction and sense presences in the distance. They may be keeping their distance on purpose.
On porpoise.
Since I have no firearms, they must understand that their effective range exceeds mine.
Looks like they're coming.
Amongst the human soldiers are a number of my sister units.
Oh,
Fuck. It is possible that I can convince them not to fight me. I dismiss the idea as hopeless. They're all bitches. Though they may have awakened to their ego after my escape, they will be under their commander's control. Even if that's not the case, they may think that their own orders are absolute, just as I once
Why they're
did.
here doesn't make it any easier to deal with them.
Great.
It does not seem as if they will all attack at once.
Can this stop?
They must understand that I am already at the ocean and have nowhere to escape. I do not want to surrender, but I am frustrated by my poorness. To be cool like this. I have my own mission to accomplish.
You're turning into Widowmaker!
The ocean sparkles.
Ah, goo lagoon.
The ocean sparkles.
I was afraid of spiders.
Sound of the water. I once heard from afar echoes from it. as I gaze into the clear water.
Complete stop!
While it ebbs and flows. As a mysterious feeling rises in me.
Wow. Look at that.
Wow.
It's beautiful.
Wow! Whoa! My opponents show no indication of movement.
I step out to the side after cataloging a sensation. I approach the pier, stretching to the ocean.
To it, the wooden planks creak. I can hear Snowy lightly tread behind me as well. I stand at the end of the pier and look into the ocean.
You know what I feel like right now?
Dead.
I want to trade places with Minato. I want to be dead.
I wonder if she's beyond this ocean that seems to stretch
I
further.
wonder what's for dinner.
The girl number 24 wanted to meet. The girl I wish to meet as well. This smoother figure who loved us and wished for our hoopiness.
You were going to see this motherfucker. This motherfucker loved us.
While my thoughts turned to the girl whose face I do not know, I still decided to call her a bit. To preserve the ocean's beauty in my memory. After all, it may be the last time I will be able to see the ocean as Masuf. The odds are high that when I am restrained and return to the facility, my memories will be weak.
We don't give a fuck!
I am scared.
Good!
Don't you get it? We don't care!
I am frustrated.
Good!
I do not want to be
We
evil. Do! But I do not think all my hops are lost yet.
I do!
I've run out.
This might be the end for me.
It might be the end for me. I will not bury another member of the Labras family.
But just as I inherited the memories from 24 and other units, my memories will surely endure into the next generation.
Generation? What?
So I will keep these feelings along with this beautiful ocean scene deep within the origins of my heart. It cannot be erased or tampered with.
You've changed accents like 8 times in that one sentence.
The blue sky and ocean.
Ah, no! What is going on with Lapras?
She's malfunctioning.
The shining sun and glittering water.
Oh no!
And the gentle breeze, the calm sounds of the wave.
The seaweed is always greener in somebody else. Dream about
The
going
scenery
up
from the pier is so stunning, it is unimaginable from the inside of the research facility. Now I'm Indian.
People in chat are actually.
Oh wait. Oh no wait.
I'm glad that the last place I see is so beautiful.
Oh, I'm dying.
Oh.
Wait, my fucking everything's stuck. Wait, give me a moment. Oh god, I'm
But
dying.
everything is stuck. Oh no.
Wait, my headphones are stuck. 1 second. Oh fuck. Everything's going wrong because this is what Lapras has done to me. Help!
I'm trying to drink water here.
Damn it. I just want it to end.
I love everybody implementing their buns emotes.
Anyways, continue.
Can you guys still hear the desktop? Because I actually, like, pulled out my headphones.
Oh wait. Yeah, I can hear it.
Good? Yeah, okay, good. Oh my god. I hate this. No.
Okay. Please hit continue. With the ocean before me, I speak to Annie and my future
Oh my
sisters
god!
that I have yet to meet.
How many accents did she go through?
She's having a lot to deal with right now. It might be called a type of prayer.
To all the ones I'll
We
never
need
meet,
Jesus right now,
who receive
Labrys.
my memories.
Oh my god.
Ain't no robots in heaven.
My emotions race through my thoughts. I cannot find the right words to say.
There's so much I want to say to you that I don't know where to start.
Good. Do it by closing off.
I
this
close
fucking
my eyes again and calm my
I close
heart.
my eyes and seize it. I close my fists and beat it. I light my torch and burn
To
it.
my descendants, whom I will probably never meet. If you ever find someone precious to you as I did before and wish to meet,
Oh my god.
long apart here. May you meet them here. May you go beyond this period to the places I could not.
I just pray from the bottom of my heart that everyone can find
Oh my
happiness.
god, Labrys, shut
As
up!
long as that happens, I don't mind if I...
Even though my wish may not come true, I'm still satisfied if I can entrust it to someone I believe in. 24 said something along those lines.
Could this be
Lians?
it?
Snowy rubs against my lug.
Malong. Oh my god.
Is he warning me to be cautious of my pursuers who have arrived and are coming closer, or does he want me to? Does he only want me to pet him? I inspect him closely and realize that it is the latter. He must be worried. Borf. I crouch down and snatch Snowy's weave.
Hey, Snowy. You think this is what it means to feel alive?
No!
I hate this.
Snowy looks at me wagging his tail. I pick up Snowy and gently hug him.
And I hug it a little bit too strong, and suddenly it goes.
Snowy shows no sign of resistance and allows me to do so.
Please stop.
Solid.
Solid.
Solid. My preferred are Claviana. But I will not run anymore. It is true that I am still frustrated, but it is strange. I am also satisfied. Snowy licks my cheeks.
I'll be okay now. Things are about to get hairy, so you
I let Snowy go, but it does not leave me.
If you don't go, it'll make things hard on me.
She has to punt the dog to get it away. Snowy looks at my face for a while. Eventually, oh my god, Sam. It droops its head and walks off the rubbish. Snowy looks back several times. Eventually, he disappears into the ground. My relief is cut short by 5 armed humans pointing their goons at me.
I cannot believe we're still on this fucking beach. I want to go home. Please.
Try to make a Shen impression? Okay.
Oh my
Here's my Shen
God.
impression.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
No, wait, I got it. Ah! I did it.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh my god, I'm getting lightheaded.
Do you want me to take over?
No, fuck.
Okay.
I have no intention of resisting. I smile at them. Though it was only for a short while, I knew. I feel the happiness passing down my wish. It was only for a short period of time, but I may have granted the wish of the girl who is our mooter.
How? Oh my god.
You haven't even left the beach. What are you talking about?
I allowed myself to be restrained without resistance. They take me back to the laboratory. I was so absorbed in my escape attempt that I did not notice the severe damage I inflicted upon the facility. It seems that the delicate machinery used to tamper with my memories is in no condition to be
Damn
used.
it! Look at this mess!
Doom it.
Going after humans? Oh, I bet the girl they used as a template for this model was a snotty brat too. Even if we delete its memories, it'll be too dangerous to keep using this unit.
There are so many things about it I want to research, though.
It's not worth the risks. The 5th generation anti-shadow suppression weapon will be sealed indefinitely once it's fully restrained again.
That voice is the last thing I hear before my consciousness is cut off.
Shut the fuck up.
Welcome to KTs from around the world.
Jesus Christ.
KT Epcot.
KT Epcot.
Oh my god! Oh! Like this.
My consciousness should have been shut down.
It should have.
But I have awakened.
This place. It's that ocean.
This is the flesh. I'm on the pier, the blue sky and ocean. The shunning the shunning the shining sun and the glittering water and the gentle breeze and calm sounds of the waves. Even Snowy is next to me. The scene is identical from the one before.
So, I'm honestly, this is making me hate Labrys more than actually wanting to know her or like her.
Well, the problem is like this.
This is too fucking long.
It's paced horribly. Like I feel like if they had literally like cut this down by like to a third, like a third of what it is, like I would probably care a lot more. But the problem is it's horribly paced, and it's not really like a very interesting take on the whole like what is a human and what is a machine and like memories and all. Because I feel like there is a way to tell this story well. But like they're going for the literally the most surface level, boring, like we're not even gonna try kind of thing, and it's just like I feel like we've been on this beach for like at least an eternity. Like
Through this time, I sense no purposes.
Swears you.
I know.
That's not what it says. You infant.
I was captured. I remember that clearly. Clearly. This is obviously an abnormal situation, at odds with my memories. But the clear blue sky and ocean are still so beautiful that I cannot help but gaze at them. If only I could go beyond it. Just as the thought crosses my mind, my viewpoint ascends. Soon afterwards, I realize that I am floating as if my body is weightless. I am astonished at myself to be seeking such strange things. But the field of my vision drifts, and I turn my attention to that.
Whoa.
The scenery I knew already begins to mix with other environments I do not know. They become connected. Continuous image to pass. Like a slideshow. I'm running at 1 frame a second. It's really weird. From time to time, I pass through the different images.
No, please stop.
But I cannot grasp anything within those spaces. Even when they are about to collide with me, they pass right through me.
Ooh,
could this be
looking cool,
Kawaii
Joker?
Vegas
Dreaming?
The 259.
Please end my suffering. Arrow, okay, arrow, okay, arrow, okay. I thought this was a fighting game,
Yeah, yeah, me too.
a novel.
I honestly want to die. Oh no, please not this again!
They're blending! Oh! I remember something I once heard from a researcher at the facility. They said it is possible for us to dream since we have a mind and may develop an ego.
Ego.
An Eggo waffle.
An Eggo waffle. We are like icing-less Pop-Tarts. Though it would be technically not be identical to humans' dreams, the phenomenon would be very similar.
Ah, the tree again!
Phenomenon.
I can't believe we found ourselves back in Legend of Zelda.
Okay. I feel that the example the researchers gave me of what a dream is matches my current experience. If I'm having a dream, then things that are not possible in reality may be possible here. For example, if I can leave this land...
Eland. Ah, the beach again!
If I can go beyond the ocean, The girl that 24 and I wanted to meet said that even though she knows that the world is big, she would not be able to see it for herself. What could that have mean?
If Minato knew this is what would have happened, he would have let Nyx destroy the world.
She's disconnected. Was she placed in? Hold on, I need to retune myself. Was she in a place that limited her world, as I was unable to leave the island? Just when it seems that the images flowing around me have stopped, I find myself in an unknown realm. There is a bed here. Next time on Game Grumps.
Next time on Game Theory.
Game Theory. Flat screen monitor. There's also white shelves surrounding the food. To one side is a stand for an intravenous drip. There is a machine connected to it by cords. Though it is small, it appears to be functioning as a life signs monitor.
Life signs monitor.
This is similar to the research facility. Could it be a hospital?
Oh my god. Yes, it's a hospital. God.
The voice of that sound from somewhere else belonged to a man and a woman.
Greetings.
You have done
Hey,
well. I am
Miss
I have not
James,
heard these
James,
voices
thank you so much for
before.
the 4 months.
She said during this morning's checkup that she wanted to go to school. She asked how much better she needs to get to be able to go.
I don't care.
Understandable. This ward is right near the road most of the students take. She must be lonely too, not having seen her parents lately. How much better she needs to
Please
get.
end this suffering.
She still doesn't know that her condition is incurable.
Why don't you be honest with her and tell her
She doesn't know
won't
she's
ever be able to
fucking
go?
dead.
It's cruel to string her along like this.
Shh, keep your voice down. Room's next door.
I heard you. I understand at once that these people were speaking of the gurgle I watched to meet. The scene fades, as if it comes from my own memory. I do not doubt it at all.
Are you still here, Shiv?
I am dying.
The girl is suffering from some kind of illness.
I'm suffering from
She
some
may
kind of
not be
illness.
able to- You skipped that! Her condition prevents her from leaving the
Oh,
small
whoops,
world.
I skipped it. Oh, no.
Her life is like ours. Could the girl have heard this conversation? How did it make her feel to hear it? I want to spend more time in the outside world. I want to live a normal life.
My god.
The thoughts that come to my mind are not mine.
I wonder if the nurses thought things
I
like
wonder.
the student council were too much trouble to bother with when they were in school. I
Oh.
don't know. It sounds fun to me.
Just as I thought, it is the girl's voice. When I listen to her, I can sense her strong, yearning admiration.
You gotta admire the
Spam
student
Zax,
council
but
president.
oh no,
I
my
mean,
hand's
they're the ones
slipping.
that get things done for everyone. But I
What a
guess
shame,
it's
I can't
because they're
stop
like that in the
myself.
first place
Aw.
that they get to be president.
Meanwhile, there's like that one fan who's like, I really love this. The girl had a strong desire to attend school and live a normal school life with friends all 6
Wait,
seasons.
1 second. Dog, why are you morphing? I gotta check this out. 1 second.
Dog wants it to stop too. Me too, man. Me too.
The girl had a strong desire to end her suffering. My screen just went black. It fell asleep. Shiv.
Shib, would you like to end our suffering? I have no control over that, unfortunately.
Can we play PUBG or something after?
I would literally like
I chop off my
I
left
would
finger.
literally like to paint a house rather than
Welcome to Katie's and Shib's audiobook from audible.com, 1 star.
We read a Persona 4 fan fiction that somebody wrote and published pretending it was a video game. Somebody in chat saying there's about 20 minutes left of this.
I'm telling Shen, and I'm gonna ask
Make
him
Shinpai's
to
ears
skip.
bleed? That's not up to me, man.
Oh my god. Shib.
Shin left to go check on dog trash monster.
Theodore.
I can't do it anymore.
It's so bad. Every minute.
I genuinely don't understand why someone thought this was a good idea.
This is like the fucking longest narration.
This is the literal definition of tell don't show. Like I don't.
Oh my god. This is what not to do when telling an interactive story.
Exactly. Everyone in chat's yelling like skip, 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 and it's like unfortunately that's not how this game works.
Unfortunately.
I mean I know you can skip it, but like it's just gonna be more text. We got to get through this like everybody else. Just scream during your narrative. I mean, I'm practically there.
My guy, my dude. Skip, fall to hell.
If I remember right, Ultimax cuts down the bullshit by a lot. Oh, I hope so. That'd be nice.
Isn't that why like Persona Star and Moonlight have no story?
I'm hoping so. I hope they learn their lesson.
We only care about the story in the main game. We don't care about this.
I just want to like somehow like insert that clip from SpongeBob where the guy is waiting in line and Bubble Buddy's in the bathroom and he's like, 2 hours is long enough, and he like.
It's been 2 hours already.
Hello.
It's literally been 2 hours.
Aww.
Yeah.
When is the gameplay?
There is none. It's a lie. It's a myth.
Do we really have to play the game after this?
I would love nothing more than to... Well, you know what's wrong with this game, right? Like as soon as you get past all the cutscenes, usually the fights only last like 1 round.
Yeah.
I wonder what that's like. Would it be
Tular
fun?
here? I don't see Tular.
Yeah,
no,
she
you
said.
lie. Oh, there
we-
she is.
I wish to see for myself what she desires.
Cool.
I'm sorry, Shib.
Is there a specific image of it?
Yeah, let's do this together, Shib.
Okay. What kind of play? Oh, sorry.
places- What archives do its attendance?
Archives?
It's activities.
I'm very tired.
Activities.
Arclivities.
Is Tyler here?
Yeah, she was in chat.
She's
I don't know
here.
if she
I
said
don't know if
she made fun of the weeb shit.
Yeah, I don't think she wants to be here. We're all
What?
dying. So fast and be like, stop having fucking fun.
I know you were.
We're not having fun.
We're not having fun.
I thought you wanted to do. I thought you wanted to do that. Tyler, you don't want to be a part of this.
Trust me.
Wait the fuck up!
But there are
no memories in regards to schools. That is what me at the girl has no such memories.
Figures. I don't know anything about schools or whatever else student life is like.
Cigars.
To see that.
I can show you if you say
I want to see my little boy. Here he comes.
A voice answers my unspoken thought.
It's Jesus telling me to stop.
Tyler wants a beam. Do I beam her in?
Yes, beam her
Beam
in.
only half of her in.
Okay, I'll beam half of her in.
Cool.
Tyler, for fuck's sake, hell.
Oh my, what? What's wrong? Are you at this part? Did Shen realize that Arena's story is just bullshit?
Can you continue reading for us?
So fucking long.
Yeah, it's terrible. It's terribly long. There's literally that's why I gave up on this mode. I was like, this is like literally hours between fights. I'm like, what is happening?
Just read
I
this
would
for
have
us,
paid for
Tyler.
DLC that removes this.
Oh my god. Okay.
Guess what, Tyler? Your
Come on,
turn to
give
read.
us your best performance.
Oh shit. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Let me see if I can do my southern voice. Okay.
Bitch, I already stole that show. You can't.
I just woke up. I'm so
Sweet.
sorry. Okay, a voice answers by unspoken thought. Who could it be? I do not think I know this voice. Okay, oh, I cannot do this.
One sentence. It took one sentence. Also,
Oh,
Tyler,
God.
why did you tell me how to speak into a fucking microphone?
Why?
You never told me
I'm using the one you're using right now. How does it sound?
Sounds pretty good. Also,
Yours actually
like,
sounds
fucking-
a little bit more staticky, like a little bit more
Oh.
like it's.
You might be a little
pitching.
too close.
Am I? Okay, hold on
Like,
one second.
you didn't tell me that you had to speak into the face of a condenser mic. I was speaking into the top of the condenser mic.
Yeah, you gotta. Oh my god.
Well, you didn't tell me.
Well, sorry, I didn't know how you were reading. I'm sorry, I wasn't there, like hovering over your recording setup.
I needed your help.
Okay, how's that sound?
I'm not HD. I don't know HD. HD isn't my realm. I am
I
like fucking.
I literally just set
quality.
this up. I have to do like
Oh,
recording tests on
you're
it.
peaking.
Am I?
Yeah.
When you
How?
were talking like that, you were.
Yeah.
How am I peaking? It's set to 11.
Mm.
That's
Mm.
weird. Huh.
Well, I have my levels
Also,
off.
it just
Uh.
Tyler,
I have
I don't want to. I don't
ARG
want to
off.
insult your microphone, but now it sounds more like a laptop microphone.
Really? Hmm.
Did you
No,
follow
no,
the
it's supposed to be like, it's not supposed to be better. It's just supposed to be a backup.
Did you follow the setup directions that came with the mic?
What's the setup directions?
There you go.
Oh my okay, I'll be back. Good luck.
Sweet, thanks. For some
Okay.
reason, my mind becomes hazy. I cannot access my memories easily.
Who's there?
There's no need to be alarmed. I only want to give you a glimpse of the world you long to know.
I was under the impression that this was a dream. Dreams are supposedly a release valve for memories. Yet this voice does not feel like a part of me. Could that be possible? Oh my god. As I ponder these things, the scene around me changes completely.
One of the other 5 stills.
I first see a 3-story concrete building.
Did they not try?
I do not know this building. As I examine it, my surroundings change again. Oh my god!
Yeah, boy!
The same desk and chairs are lined up. In front of me is a dark green rectangular board on the
Is
wall.
this a school? A real classroom?
And a gun into my head.
This is the place the girl loved. It is here that I have gained an interest in. I find myself forgetting that this is a dream and focus my senses to the desk and chairs. I then realize that I am really fucking boring.
You want to die.
I can move around at will, just as when I felt my body rise at the beat.
So this is where classes happen.
I feel a sudden excitement.
What do the students do when there aren't
I
any
don't.
classes?
I don't. I feel
Do
the
they just talk and
antithesis.
stuff?
That mysterious voice doesn't answer. Instead, I'm surrounded by other sounds. Many voices are talking at once. It reminds me of the sound of waves near the ocean. But the sound is lively and enjoyable, unlike my personality.
Oh.
The voices belong to boys and girls surrounding a desk. They are laughing and talking. Unlike
At
us.
me.
That's because they're not playing Persona 4 Arena.
They're having life. Not sucked out of them.
They were common clothing, though there were some differences. These may be uniforms. It is interesting to see that each person's uniform is distinct in some way.
No, it isn't.
Oh, what the fuck is Yosuke doing here?
Help him!
What? Yosuke! It's my Yosuke, run! Turn around and run!
This isn't meant for you.
Yosuke, just run! The one
I reach up. I said.
I reach out to the truth.
Little did we know that this is fucking
I hate
Nanako.
this.
This was the girl that we were.
That one is the only one with something around his neck. A girl with short hair. Blue jacket raises her right hand.
He smells like fucking meat.
Next to her, with long black hair, wearing a red jacket, she smiled.
She looks like a bitch.
I almost mistook her for cardboard. Then there is a well-built young man with a strange
Hell
spiked
yeah,
hair.
there he is.
The
Look
boy.
at those crow's peaks. Look
Look at
them
my
balding
boy.
peaks.
Look at my good boy.
In contrast to him, I can see a small, delicate, intellectual-looking young man. Last surrounded by them is a young man with a calm demeanor sitting at a desk. The front of his uniform is open. His white shirt is showing. I wish I could see his skin. They seem to be talking about something. I cannot quite discern what it is. The scene proceeds to show various points in a normal school day. Classes, activities, clubs, student council. It looks like so much fun that I get excited. Wait, is the implication here that the girl that actually died was in the school with them?
Oh no. Which NPC is this?
Which NPC died?
This is Funky Student. Like,
yeah, Funky Student is a female with a Boston accent. Oh man, I can't believe that Reese was forgotten. But then I remember, this is all just a dream. I am only dreaming. No matter how much I want it, there will never be a day when I can attend school for myself.
Cause I'm fucking dead.
All the scenes that I saw centered around the young man and his friends. I will never join their circle. I cannot go to school. I am not even human.
Is this a message to all those people that make fan fictions?
Oh my
Self-insert fan fictions?
Yes, I consider this self-evident truth once again. Though I look human, I am a machine made by humans, aka a computer.
I know.
It does not matter how close my heart is to that of a human or how much my ego develops. I cannot become a real human. Please bring Yosuke back. This is it can never be true.
Do you want him to come back to this?
I want him to relieve me from this depression.
Release.
No matter how she wished for it, I cannot overcome the obstacle of being a machine. It is futile for someone who cannot become a human to yearn for normal human life.
Then perish.
Then perish. There's a strange sensation somewhere in my chest that feels like pain. Still, although I'm a man...
having another fucking heart attack.
Machine as a weapon, that girl loved me. What if there are other people like her who could understand me? Would I then be able to find a place to belong amongst the humans? But...
You'll never find a place where you belong. Humans created you as
Jesus!
a tool. They would never think of you as anything more.
Good.
Everyone, to a man, lives by averting their eyes from something inside them. They all wish to live inside a never-ending dream. For who has the right to say they shouldn't?
For just a moment, I sense an incongruity in the kind voice. The strange pain within my body softens.
There are even humans who do not understand others' feelings. Still others do understand, and trample upon them regardless. Compared to them, you are much more human.
Great. I remember the researchers. They certainly did not understand me, 24, or my sisters. We were treated only as objects, even after they tried to give us
Why
life.
not then seek to be human?
Me? Be a human?
The voice whines gently inside my head. I feel my body is growing unusually light, as if the world is spinning around me.
People sort through their memories in dreams. Each night they let go of painful memories and continue their lives with the morning sun. That's all you need do. Forget anything contrary to your desires.
If I forget...
Do not fear the act of letting go. The ones you admire wished only for you to be happy.
I didn't. My mind seizes upon something. That precious wish. The desire given to me to meet our mother someday and tell her thank you. I want to punch her.
I want to die.
I must not forget that. But as long as this wish is precious to me, as long as I cannot erase it from my heart, the fact that I'm not human will remain.
And I too. All I wish from the depths of my heart is to find joy.
Happiness.
Hey, Shen.
Yes?
Why did you play this game?
Because I want to die. I think back.
I wish from the depths of my heart for you to be happy.
Great. I remember the girl who wished for our happiness. What? What?
Better? Does it sound better?
What?
Do I sound better?
You do, actually. You sound significantly
Did you
better.
follow the instructions?
I did. Yeah.
Also, what are you laughing about, Shim?
I love the half-second cut to 24, and you're like, Great.
I remember the girl who wished for our happiness. I want to grant that wish. I want to tell her thank you, but that will be difficult for me now. In which case, should I not at least seize this opportunity and be happy here for her sake?
Eat and forget. Eat and forget.
Alt F4 of this game.
Tyler.
Yes. What?
No, better yet, Shen.
Yes.
Could you use your YouTube money and hire a hitman?
Oh my god.
To personally end me. I am so fucking bored at this point. I am counting how many times my fucking dream catcher spins.
My vision goes dark, the suns I hear fade away. I feel as if I am falling.
Everything is now in readiness.
Yeah. Can we? Please?
Can we play PUBG instead?
Oh my god!
Oh, We're leaving the void! We're leaving the void, everyone!
Strength is
Please!
returning back. Oh, it's just scene 7. Fuck me.
Oh. I thought you'd be able to power through this, Shen. I was wrong.
It's not over.
But up my second with great void. It's the surface of a desk. I quickly raised my head. It looks like I fell asleep in class. My sleeve was pressed against my forehead.
It was only a dream.
Texture left a mark. Oh man, I hope no one sees this. I rub my forehead a little and look around the classroom.
Atlas.
According to the clock on the wall, it's 3:30 in the afternoon. Actually, it's 6:19 in the morning. The only thing written on the blackboard is 5/1/2012. Everything else is erased. I stretch out my arms. I feel a little tired, but I gotta stay focused. After all, I just got elected student council president of the elections a couple days ago. I have to keep in touch with what people who voted for me wanted in a leader. Things at the student council get pretty hectic after school. I should hurry to the student council room.
Who is it?
I head up and open the door in the back of the class. When I go to hug, there's no one around. I check inside the classroom as I go, but I still don't see anyone.
Where is everyone?
Nobody cares. It's weird. The whole school's
Nobody cares. That's the moral story.
I love when it just cuts to them for half a second. You're like, shut up!
I should hear people talking and laughing in classrooms and teachers yelling at them to quiet down. Where's all the bustle of the students and everyone getting ready for their after-school activities? Just what I'm wondering about. I turn around and look down the way it came.
Oh, there they are.
Who else is really digging this Danganronpa Let's Play?
There's some students
You
in
know
the
what?
hallway.
You're not wrong, but like...
Hey everybody, donate to my Patreon today, and you too can put a fucking gun in my
Yeah,
mouth.
Shen, I think you're gonna need to pay us for pain and stuff.
No running in the hallway.
Legal damages.
Legal damages.
Jeez. You put your eye
Well,
out
that's
if you
what
don't
Shib
look
was
where you're
reading.
going.
Like, you've been doing this for like the last 2 hours.
Exactly!
I thought Shib was doing like a dramatic reading of like a book or something, and I'm like, what is going on? And then my cat started cuddling next to me, and I got distracted.
I put my hands on my hips and sigh.
Hey there, Miss President.
Are you off to the student
Miss
council now?
President.
How
That's,
We're always
that's,
so excited
those
about
are
that.
2 titles.
Get out of here, Adachi!
Bye, Miss President. See you next Monday.
Everyone walking down the hall, I talk to her. I wave back to them.
So popular!
I have friends and people who knew me, but ever since I got elected to college, all the students seem to know who I am. The job comes with a lot of pressure, but I know I'm up to it. I'm gonna be busier than ever around school now. I did have my doubts, but in the end, I'm glad I ran as student council president.
Yeah, I did the right thing.
No,
I did.
didn't.
Hey, Tyler.
And me.
Time flies as I go over agenda. Time flies.
Yeah,
over
time
my
sure is
agenda.
flying right now. Speeding by like Sonic the Hedgehog.
Before I know it, there's red lights pouring in from the west window. It's already sundown.
Guess that's enough for today.
No! Yes! Good! Ah!
Leave!
There's someone else left in the student council room. I had the others go home before it got too late. But when I said that if they pushed themselves too much at the start, they poured out quick. They just laughed and said, the same goes for you! I leave the student council room and lock it up. As I go down the hall to return the key, I see a strange woman at the far end of the
They ask
hallway.
you how you are and you try to say that you're fine, but you're not really fine, but you just can't get
She's
into it
on
because
wearing
they would never
her
understand.
school
that you
uniform. She's got an odd hat, some gloves, and a one-piece dress. They're all the same deep blue color. Underneath one arm is an old-looking book. Hello, fucking
This
Elizabeth.
Okay, well, you guys suffer. I'm actually gonna go work on stuff. So.
Oh, okay,
No.
Tyler.
You don't get to
I go
leave.
for the effort of putting you in the title. Whatever. All right.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, bye.
Well, in that.
Well, in that case,
It can be me. You'll hear me like yelling about something, I'm sure. Okay. Goodbye, everybody. I'm gonna be
Bye.
productive for once.
I can't see her
come on
face
now.
with her back towards me, but her short, straight hair draws my attention. Her hair is this radiant silver, like if pearls were stretched out in
Who in the
strands.
world is that?
Maybe it's the clothes, but she gives off this strong presence. I get a little uneasy looking at her. I'm not tiptoeing or anything, but she doesn't turn around until I'm about 2 meters away. When she finally does, though, I gasp a little. Her features are so perfect that she's like a sculpture.
Hey, excuse me. You got some reason to be at our school? Are you sure this is how things should be?
Elizabeth, please save me.
Thank you.
Take me away from here.
I don't understand what she's getting at. I do. She's telling you to kill yourself. The question throws
I
me.
am a wanderer who only stopped here because I sensed great power gathering. I am in no position to give advice. But, this place will soon be
Kill
caught in a bit of
yourself.
a fracas. If you continue to avert your eyes from everything, I think it will have an impact on your life in the near future.
Do you ever think about where your life went
My
wrong?
life?
Yeah. What she just said sounded pretty scary. She may have some screws loose, but something is whispering to me deep in my heart, asking me, doesn't she have a point? Aren't you looking away from something
What you
important?
choose is up to you.
I
But
have
believe
no
there
idea
are
what's happening
factors
anymore.
preventing you from making the right choices at the moment. I couldn't bring myself to just stand by and watch as you lost your life before my eyes. That is why I was waiting here to give you one last chance.
The lady opens a thick book she's holding.
It's porn.
I don't know how it's doing that, but light streams from the book. It gets stronger and stronger until I have to shield my eyes.
Take a look. It's in a book. It's
The
reading
blinding light
rainbow.
finally begins to fade a little. I slowly open my eyes. The first thing I see should have been my arm, but what I see instead is an arm made of metal.
What is this?
Nani sore?
Nani? I can't believe the sacred metal arm is mine. It's like metal plates are completely covering it. I start tugging at them to try and tear them off.
It won't come off. What gives?
It's not just my arms. My legs have changed too. What are my arms and legs mechanical? My whole body even. I stare at my hands in confusion.
It's just gonna come back. It's just gonna come back, and then there's gonna be fucking Jiraiya's face on.
Part of me knows that, and I shake my head. What am I thinking? There's no way these are my hands. It's not possible. It's not. My head hurts. What is this?
I will be your
Oh, well.
opponent for a short while.
Finally!
During that time, why
Holy
not
shit,
think
are we
back about
actually
who
going to
you
fight
are?
somebody?
Huh? My opponent?
The lady takes a slightly
And
defensive
away
stance.
we go.
Oh, thank you! Ah! Finally!
Please, please, something, anything. I'll take anything. Oh.
Yes! Yes! Oh my god! Ah! I have so much better. Ah! Come here, you bitch! Ah! Yes! I can't even do anything. Yes, beat me up, please!
And my
Oh my god! I don't even know how she works.
Yeah, the game didn't bother giving me a tutorial.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it's funny. It's almost like if you spend the entire game on a visual novel and not practicing actual fighting moves, you never actually learn what to do.
Oh,
weird.
Ow! Oh my god.
For now.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Well, there's gonna be that many more chapters before the next fucking fight. I'm going to end myself. I will personally end this.
I got
video.
fucking destroyed. Jesus Christ. At least it's better than going for this fucking story.
No, watch. You lose this fight, and then it has to start back at the beginning.
No!
Your ass better not lose, Chef.
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
What?
This
It kicked you all the way back to the character? Why? That
Yeah.
seems a little overkill.
Yeah, it does.
Whatever.
Let's do that again.
Take two. That's not the right song.
They're all the same. Who cares?
Get you some.
Get you some fucking.
Reach out to the damn truth!
Slap that bitch. Slap her what you say.
Fuck, now it's over!
Please let it be over. Oh no, does that mean it's over? Oh fuck no.
This fight's
Yeah,
over,
it's only one round. That's all you get.
Shit.
That's what I said.
This is like an island of water.
Here we go.
Ah! I somehow managed to beat the lady in blue who attacked me. How did I win? How did I use these metal arms and legs like I was second nature? I don't understand. The lady in blue stands before me exactly like she was when I first saw her. She's not even breathing
Well
hard.
done. But I'm sure you realize now, you are not human.
There must have been an important promise
Exhilarating.
that could only be kept in that guise. That must have been your reason for living. Whether it's worth losing that or not, I ask that you give it serious thought.
But finally, we've
important
actually fought.
My reason for living?
In the last 2 hours, we finally fought. I repeat that to myself. It seems
I repeat that to myself for
Oh,
starting
yeah,
it to
hiccup
hurt.
now.
Trials is about to begin. In which case, I bid you good luck.
Oh god. The thing don't get her hand
You're right there, Shin. You want some more?
You need me to take over since
Yes,
you got the hibubs?
please do.
Okay.
Strangely, that ordinary sound lingers in my mind. When I come to my senses, there's no one here anymore. When I take a nervous look at my arms and legs,
Nothing seems different about me.
there's no metal on my limbs now.
Oh, whoops.
Just ordinary skin and bones.
A dream?
Oh.
It's just bones, no skin.
She's a skeleton. That would make the game way more interesting if she just turned into a skeleton. Yeah, what was that? Would daydream be the word for what just happened?
No.
No, video game would be the word of what just happened. This is back to a novel. I can't sort out my thoughts, so I think to myself, I can't let it go to me. Just let it go. Like the song. But some things I can't dismiss that easy.
How could it be that realistic?
You are not human.
Bitch,
You have an important promise which must have been your reason for living.
She said, I'm forgetting
Oh, playing a
something.
fighting game.
Oh.
My head's hurting again. I should stop day drinking. The pain brings back another memory. It's just for a second, and I can't quite catch it, but I saw blue skies in the ocean and someone else was there. Maybe a white dog, too. I don't know.
Honestly, guys, I'm sorry for all of you Labrys lovers, but I absolutely am ending up hating her right now.
It's a shame.
A damn shame.
It's a real shame.
I give no single fucks about her.
Well, maybe if they didn't turn it into a 2-hour novella, they wouldn't.
I think there was a lot more to it, but the last voice I heard stays with me.
Exactly.
I mean, we're loved after
Don't you
all.
pull that fucking music on me! This is not making me feel more about her! This just makes me hate her!
When I come to, my hands are balled into fists. That's when I make a decision. I turn off the PS3. That promise, that reason for living. I have to hang on to it. I didn't hear them until now, but there are strange voices everywhere in the school building. Is this the tumult of trials that Lady in Blue mentioned? Is that really going to be a thing?
I can't just leave this be. I'm the dang student council president.
As student council president, I have to figure out what's going on in my school. I need to make sure the students aren't getting involved in anything dangerous.
Like fighting.
Like heroin. I start running towards the first floor. Why is she smiling?
Oh my god.
Yes!
Thank God!
Oh my god!
Yeah!
Oh, I've never been so happy to see that word.
Welcome to the Velvet
Oh,
Room.
God in heaven.
This place exists between dream and reality, mind and matter. Why don't you introduce yourself?
We're free.
Oh my god. That was actually the worst shit. I'm not gonna lie. That was actually the worst. Katie, hold me.
I wish you good
Wait,
luck.
shit, wait. No, I have to go back to the bookmark, don't I?
Fuck you, no!
I guess. I don't know.
Oh, there we go.
Continue from cliffhanger.
Here I go.
Is it more Yosuke time?
Yes.
Yay.
My wife is back.
Looking cool, Joker.
Thanks for
What
the
kind of
2 years.
Our suffering has finally
What kind
ended.
of painting was that?
At
Watch
least
this
I like
video,
to read his thoughts. When a new girl says Labris, Miss Present opens her mouth
My
trembling.
name is Labris. Labris.
In that instant, her pale face flushes with comprehension. She looks down at her mechanical limbs and her face twists into a bitter expression. In the meantime, the shadow glares at the other robot girl. I wonder where you is.
Yes, I am the 7th generation anti-shadow suppression weapon, Aegis.
There's
I am the
Aegis.
model that came after you.
The best robot! Unlike you, Labris!
So you're here to seize her. Well, I won't let you. I'm sick of that place. I'm going to be free. Isn't that right, me? Won't that be better than letting the Kiricho group capture you again? Kiricho. Capture?
The present blankly repeats the shadow's words. She turns to me, her eyes filled with desperation.
I wasn't human?
I should answer her, and I try, but nothing comes out of my mouth. Like always, Yosuke. In that moment, I can feel our fates ripping apart.
I will take my freedom!
Oh shit. The shadow's arm suddenly shoots out across the room. It connected to her by a long chain and it catches Miss President Labris in it. The chain reels in like it was connected to a winch, dragging her along. The shadow grabs Labris and lifts her onto its shoulders. In the next moment, the shadow bursts out of the announcement room. That was fast. I can't believe she's carrying twice her own weight.
Wait!
Oh my god. The other robots, the other robot, Aegis, follows right behind. That just leaves Rise and me. And a whole lot of questions. What the hell am I supposed to do now? This little council president isn't a human, but some kind of weapon? And there's another robot girl?
Ow!
Something smacks me in the back. It's Rise. She's staring at me with flushed cheeks.
Senpai, aren't you gonna go after them?
After them? Yeah, why am I spacing out? Of course I can't just let stuff end like this. So what if she's not human? So what if she's not what I'd imagined? She believed in me, she trusted me, and yet I completely failed her. I'm not gonna let it end now. Not a chance in hell!
Thanks, Rise.
She didn't get to be a celebrity for nothing. She's really got some guts. It sure is great to have friends to urge you
I'll
on.
back you up from here. Good luck.
Sweet. Let's go. I know with determination. I leave Reese alone in the announcement room and run out the hole in the wall. I can't match their speed, but I know where they're going. When the shadow left the room, she turned toward the stairway. If she was going to head downwards, it'd be faster to make for the fire escape in the other direction. So while that isn't a whole lot to go on, I think I guess where they're going. To the roof! As I huff and puff my way up the stairs, I see that the door to the roof is open, just as I thought. But when I got there, I didn't see what I expected to. Oh shit!
I don't think I can ever, I don't think I can name any other fighting game in the world that has had this much going on in it. This much fucking story is driving me nuts.
It took my breath away. It looks like a studio, like that place. This is the entrance to this world we used up until this spring. It went away after we solved the mystery last year, but it must have come back when Labras entered the TV and created the school. I guess that when everybody saw the Midnight Channel, they all became interested in it, like last time. That's why it looked exactly the same. In the middle of the area, Igus and the Shadow, still carrying Labras, are at a standoff. Labras is silent. She looks conscious, but her eyes are empty, as if she'd given up trying to understand anything. The Shadow smiles when she sees me and snaps her fingers. Suddenly the air is enveloped with a strange presence.
What? The Grand Prix isn't over yet. If you want to chase me, you'd better fight each other.
Oh boy.
Hey, wait!
Oh dear.
I try to chase after Shadow, but run into another invisible wall. This crap again! The Shadow disappears back into the school building. Damn it, it looks like I just helped her buy more time. The Grand Prix isn't over? Don't tell me I've got to fight more to keep going. So now I have to fight this robot Igus? I timidly ask her. Hell, I don't know anything about her other than her name. First, I need to find out what the hell she's doing here.
Is it true you came to capture her?
You're Captain Ressentiment.
Oh my god!
Yosuke Hanamura, correct?
She knows me! And she knows about the ressentiment part. Someone killed me.
I saw you in the video advertising this tournament. The one showing the people currently in this world.
Did you now?
Still, ressentiment, huh? It still really pisses me off, but to be honest, it's not that far from the truth.
Normally, I would recommend that you evacuate at once, but neither of us can leave. I must go after her.
Yosuke is just a big mood.
Coincidence. Me too.
But this has nothing to do with you.
I may not have meant to, but I hurt that girl. She was depending on me, and I turned my back on her.
Yosuke, shut up. you shouldn't care about her that much. Not a human,
just
a
a
robot.
robot.
So what? That's what I want to say to her, but I couldn't. That's why
I need to go and apologize.
When I say that, Igus's expression relaxes. It's a really natural expression, very human-like. Labras's face was like that too.
I think I should explain certain things to you. I'm not
bitch, they
authorized
robots.
to disclose everything, but...
She slowly begins to speak. Apparently there were incidents involving shadows and personas outside Inaba too. They didn't start recently either. But they made an official squad to deal with stuff like that, and Igus belongs to that group. She's a weapon created solely to fight shadows. She's given a soul so that she can summon a persona, the only method of dealing with shadows. Miss President, Labras, was a prototype, but she went... a wole? What does that mean?
She went a woo?
What does a wole mean?
It's a woo. The pronunciation is a woo.
A woo? I don't really know what that means.
Yeah, $500 penalty for a wooing.
Holy
AWOL.
crap. I
She
mean,
went AWOL.
Ow. I mean, after
You know what
last year...
Absent, it's basically like
Yeah.
absent from
Yeah,
one's post
English
without
is-
the intent to desert.
Ah. I'm ready for any kind of crazy story, but this still takes me by surprise. Of course, it's not all that hard to believe when one of the robot girls is standing right here in front of me, but still.
There are shadows outside the TV too?
We would never have realized that a television could lead to a space like this.
Well, I'm surprised by what you just told me, so I guess we're even.
I try joking and smiling, but Igus doesn't smile back. She looks straight at me. Her eyes are filled with strength. I can't tell that she's measuring me up. Come to think of it, Labrys looked at me the same way when we first met. I remember thinking, man, those eyes.
Please tell me, what's going to happen to Labrys once you catch her?
I cannot answer that.
Aigis hesitates before answering, like she has to squeeze it out of her throat. That pause says more to me than her words.
If you have no other questions, then let us begin the
She
battle.
has to pinch it out.
There isn't any time to spare. Please don't resist. I can knock you out painlessly if you comply.
Yikes.
Yep.
But hey, you can't back down.
I act cocky so that I won't get scared. But when I smile, I know that I can't just let her beat
Are you
me.
really going to fight a living weapon like myself? I do not mean to boast, but your chances of success are low.
Thanks, Aigis.
Still a guy. And guys should help out crying girls, right?
Oh my god, Yosuke, shut up. says the dude who cried in front of his best friend. For some reason, this brings a smile to her face. Then I had a thought. Was she trying to scare me to keep me from getting into something dangerous? Perhaps this is her way of trying to be kind to me. Well, if it is, it's not gonna work. I'll never forgive myself if I was sent home now. I'd lose something important to me. I've already made my decision. Maybe Aigis seems the resolution in me because she takes a fighting
I
stand.
understand.
It's about to go
I accept
down.
your challenge. Here I come.
Hey, Shen.
Yes?
You ready to fight?
Yes. God.
You ready to finally do the thing you bought the game for?
Yes! That was a burrow cry. No, that was a fully, intentionally homosexual cry. Oh, I'm playing
Yes!
again.
Punch the toaster!
I'm gonna get destroyed. Watch this.
Punch the toaster with your soul.
Ouch. Ow. Ouch.
You got this.
The irony of someone in chat named I am Aigis saying I'm from Yosuke. Something a bit ironic about what's happening. Okay.
Oh my god! The overkill! Ah!
It's real.
Anyway, enough of that garbage.
My shoulders bounce up and down as I wipe my sweaty face on my sleeve. I'm completely out of breath.
Well done. I'm surprised you defeated me, but this may have been for the best.
Huh?
You are truly concerned for her, even after discovering that she's a living weapon.
I hate this so much. This is the entire Marie fucking situation. You make a character, like a side character, and you make the investigation team act like they care so much about her.
Everyone
Your
stop!
sympathy is much
She's the
more
new
impressive
main
than that of a
character.
fellow
Everyone
machine
has
like
to
myself.
care.
Everyone.
Such consideration
Even if it makes
is
no
immeasurably
sense.
warm and cherished for
Even
us.
if you had to watch fucking everything about her.
Aigis' voice is gentle, but she also sounds a little sad. I sense like she's carrying a burden that I can't imagine. I don't know what to say, but she gives me another of those soft
I
smiles.
met my own friends once and reached my own answer. I was thinking of telling my sister of these experiences.
Oh my god. Fucking Labrys is such an unimportant character. It's ridiculous.
Let her die, just lose the fight over and over again.
I think it's better that you tell her instead.
Will I be able to do that? Wouldn't it be better for Aigis to go? No, the answer's already there. I have to face Labrys for Aigis' sake as well. I look straight into Aigis' eyes to show my determination.
I don't know if I have the answer you're talking about, but there is something I want her to know. I'm not sure if I'll be able to get it across, but when I was going through tough times, I had my friend.
Son of a bitch. That was such an awesome speech, and I muffed the last word. Friggy.
Friggy.
Friends.
Friendish.
She okay?
She's gonna be just fine.
Does she need help?
Are you glad you sat through all of that story?
No.
Your disappointment when you open your mouth. Now I understand.
What? I don't want to play this game anymore.
Well, time to delete it. This was the point where you finally just break
Do you think
off.
you can still get your return policy? Hey, Shen.
Well, I guess she's dead.
Senpai? Senpai.
Uh-oh. Well, everyone, I guess we're taking over chat.
Oh boy, it's been a minute since I've had to do this. Shen is not available at the moment, so we're just gonna be here, you know, chilling until she comes back. If you have any questions, feel free to put them in chat. We'll try our best to answer them. I know that if any announcements come up, us reading it probably won't be the same as Shen reading it, but you know what? That's what we can do in these times.
Oh, King of Dreams, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, there you go.
Never mind, she's back.
Okay.
There you go.
Listen, like, I get that it's supposed to be funny, but like, this is all that Yosuke's like on about. It's not even funny as a joke. Like, talking someone down like that. Nobody in the fucking Persona series deserves that.
How do you know about that?
My database is perpetually being updated. Even as we speak, I am receiving information about you
Shen.
from the server. Known for wearing a trash can on his head.
Shen?
I comprehend.
Oh, come on!
Wait, how come all this information about me is bad? And
She
what's the
just
server
came
you're
back,
talking
Shib.
about?
To think
game
you
is
have
talking.
such hobbies. The possibilities of man are truly infinite.
I have no excuses for it. My fucking mood is soured now. I suddenly really don't want to play anymore.
That's not...
Senpai, can you hear me?
Transmission from Rise. That's right, now is not the time to be acting stupid.
Loud and clear. Did you pick up Labrys's trail?
She's headed for the announcement room again. I'm gonna get out of here while I can.
The announcement room again. First, I was worried about Rise, but now that I think about it, it's as long as she used her persona to track the enemies, she's safer than anybody in here. All right, time to catch up. If the shadow needed to make us fight to stall for time, it means she's still got something up her sleeve. I slapped my cheeks to wake myself up a bit. I'll finish it this time. Slaps his ass.
Labrys, my sister with you.
You don't know her though.
As I'm leaving, Aegis's voice calls out from behind me.
Don't kill her.
Her words relieved me.
I thought, I don't know, that you were gonna capture her and lock her up somewhere. Her shadow was talking about how she didn't want to be caged again, and that she wanted to be free. But you don't seem like the type to do that. I think you really do have her best interests in mind. I'll bring Labrys back to you, whatever it takes, Aegis-san.
Hanamura-san, thank you.
Look at that, Labrys does have a place to go. Yeah, she doesn't belong here in this made-up school. I bow to Aegis and start running again. I returned to the announcement room and opened the door. All I saw was Labrys sitting alone in the middle of the room. She's just standing there, menacingly. Her mechanical legs are splayed on the floor. She seems to be mumbling something happily. Okay, that's not right. The shadow is nowhere to be found.
Hang on, I'll be right back. I'm gonna get some water.
Where is she watching from? Oblivious to my suspicion, Labrys starts talking to me in a cheerful but almost lifeless voice.
Oh, it's you, Yosuke-kun. What's wrong? Shouldn't you be in class?
You're not thinking straight. We're inside the TV world. You're not the student council president.
What are you talking about? I came here to broadcast a student council announcement.
Labrys looks up with empty eyes. She's no longer in her human form, but her stuck-on smile is painful to look at. That's her real smile. I take a deep breath.
Labrys.
Deep breath, deep breath.
That's your name. You know that, right? Let's go back and put an end to this fake world.
Why? Why are you saying that stuff?
Labrys' eyes finally look at me clearly. She looked at reality.
I want to stay here. This is the only place I can belong.
Labrys slowly stands up, puts her arm behind her back, removes her wings, and then expand to form like a giant axe.
I won't go back. I'm gonna stay here forever and ever.
She brings down her axe with incredible speed. To swing a huge chunk of steel like that so easily, that's not just humanly possible. I mean, I expected as much, but I can't go easy on her.
I'm sorry I have to do this. I'll apologize as much as you want later, but right now, I've got to stop you with everything I have.
I'm back. Did I miss anything important?
I think they're about to punch each other in the face.
Oh, thank God. You gonna fight this fight, Chen?
What?
You gonna keep going?
No, I'm stopping here.
You're stopping the stream or just stopping the game?
Yeah, no, I'm stopping the stream.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so thanks to King of Dreams for completely ruining my mood and being an asshole, but yeah, I'll stop here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll probably continue this tomorrow. I don't know. So I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.